Good to go.
We're up.
We are up.
Okay. Boy. Looks like Fitzpatrick's going to win, maybe? Well, there you go. Yep. Well, there you go. Congratulations. All right, we're live. Good evening. Good Sunday evening to everyone out there. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. If you're listening tomorrow, whenever, hello. Sunday night, which is now, Tuesday, which is 2 days from now, then Wednesday, and that'll be the week for the Kirk Minahan Show. And then next week, who knows? Who's to say? I'm here. Mike's here. Dave's here. Talking about firemen or something. I was peeing. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
You've been here that whole time?
Absolutely stupid. I didn't close the door on purpose to hear how stupid the conversation was.
He asked me a question. I just answered his question.
What was it about?
I asked what Mike Cologne's full-time, if he was in media or if he was just doing that stuff on the side.
I don't think guys like Mike Cologne have full-time jobs.
I think that's what I was asking. Yeah.
I don't think. I think he's a hustler, right?
That's good.
Sounds like it.
No, he has a job. You said he has a job.
I thought it was something with a fire department
he
or a
just
police
got a new
department
job.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, PRK.
Yeah.
Our guy, Puerto Rican Clement, Jesus.
That's right,
Clement.
yes.
So there you go.
The voice isn't quite as outrageous, though, as Clemmer. He's got that high-pitched voice, but it's not ridiculous.
No, but it's kind of a good voice, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed the experience. He and Mutt seem to get along. And so that's good. Do we have any confirmation, Dave, about that thing you sent me about Mutt or no?
No, I just saw. Well, I know it's the same guy, so yes, that's definitely the same guy that
That's
he's going.
kind of wild.
Yeah.
It's like a scam that guy's running.
Well, I don't know. Is it?
Sort of. It seems
like
prostitutional.
And
kind of.
everybody was commenting that it was sketchy.
So Mutt is doing something. So we're sure this is the guy.
Yeah, the big A, of course.
Well, how can you say, of course? You asked me if it was the guy. You texted me and asked me the question.
You said yes, so of course.
I didn't know.
Oh, and then after
Anthony Stabali, right?
Yes.
So he's at Kentucky Derby handicapping event. Enjoy a 4-course meal and handicap the Derby card with an expert panel. 4-course meal, PPs and souvenirs. PPs is what?
I don't know.
Okay. $110 per person, $1,000 per table. Venmo it to Anthony himself, I guess.
Well, this sounds...
And his AOL email.
His AOL email.
Well, he's up to date at least.
I want to know what these souvenirs are. Souvenirs? So Mutt is involved, obviously, in some absolute scam.
Right.
No, well, this guy could be kind of like, he could be scamming other people. But
Well, Mutt's working with him. I mean,
Mutt's working for a facility that is also working with him. Like, I don't think
sounds
Mutt,
like Scam Central.
You're saying Mutt is Kurt Menefee, and
Well, call
the
Mutt
guy
quick.
is...
Maybe he'll answer. I don't know.
I think I have Mutt's number.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think he has a cell phone. I think he can't pay. I don't think he has one. Let me see. I'll look at it.
Rotary phone.
Yeah. So he won't answer then.
Oh, because he doesn't recognize my number? I could text him first.
Yeah, text him, tell him you're calling quick. We should get to the bottom of this, Mike, don't you think?
Yeah, if Mutt's a patsy.
I mean, this is a disgrace. I mean, I'm a big A guy, but yeah, it seems like a lot of the people in the comments seem not overwhelmed by this. Although I don't know. I will do it just because I haven't typed at AOL in many years. I mean,
So is Mutt? Is he a song and dance man, or what is he doing for this show?
Yeah,
the Derby?
This is the star. He said that. Mutt even said that. The big A is the star of the show. He's just facilitating.
Anthony Stabile.
Yeah. Yep.
So much just like MCing?
Is this the thing that Mutt's going to be at?
No. This is a couple days before.
Does he know you're calling?
I just texted him, so we'll see.
This is Dave Conan.
He won't answer. He's watching this right now. He's afraid. Pussy.
Running scared.
Hi, this is Mike.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's odd to hear him call himself Mike.
Yeah,
I never think of him as a Mike.
What's a 4-course meal? What the fuck?
I might be in on this.
No kidding. I don't think I've ever had a 4-course meal in my life. Well, maybe I have. So what is that? That's a salad, appetizer, meal, dessert.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Ugh, I'd be stuffed though. Jesus.
We sure, yeah.
You have a little salad. Well, I guess if you gave me a basic salad, maybe a Caesar salad, like I don't know, a couple pigs in a blanket,
Right.
piece of steak, and a chocolate mousse or something, I'd be okay.
You have to do no chicken in the salad or anything, though, because then you'd be full by the time.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Huh.
gonna see if I can find this guy on Venmo.
This is all. I'm getting this. I'm getting souvenirs and PPs.
A mud bobblehead, perhaps.
PPs must be like picks or something. For $110, that seems to me to be a steal. If you're gonna make some money.
He only has 3 friends on Venmo, and I only see 2 transactions. So I don't think a lot of people are buying dinner with the Big A.
Are you getting to work on this now or no?
I'm trying. Yeah.
Maybe getting a cash
Though I
infusion
don't
as
know,
we speak.
like that just feels sketchy, but it might not be. He might have just rented the facility.
If you're Venmoing it to somebody who has 3 people on it and it's an AOL account, it feels weird.
It
I'm not
feels-
saying. It might just be a guy who has no connection to reality.
But think about it, like if you had to do that yourself, put on an event all by yourself.
I would rent a room 216 of the Soup Right and hang myself before I did that, because that is basically saying there is no, like, it's over. Like, it's, I mean, it would be like, which I would do, $110 and watch the series finale of Quincy with Mike, Craig, Justin.
You're getting a bargain, pal.
4-course meal, PPs, and some Blind Mike souvenirs at blindmike.net.
Well, Justin would be fun to have there because he's only seen one episode.
That's
so it'd
true,
be a real.
that's true.
That would add a lot of spice to this thing.
I want to know what these. Can we get Tony on?
We can reach out.
I want to know what
Sure.
these souvenirs are.
And PPs. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm sure. Is somebody saying what PPs are?
I haven't seen
Like the old
anybody say
Dino
it,
clip.
yeah.
What was that? What is it? Gang bang? There was an old Dino clip.
What's that mean, gangbang?
That's what I feel like. PPs. What is that?
Well, I mean, I have the Big A's email. I can shoot him a quick email, see if he wants to come on.
Yeah, as long as he's not on his house phone, that email should go through to his AOL account just fine.
Get the dial up.
It used to be the worst. I'd be in one of those chat rooms, like talking about whatever, Fred Couples or about movies. And all of a sudden it'd be, brrr, and I'd be like, Dad, Jesus Christ. Now, I don't even know who's in Three Kings now. There's rumors. What the fuck?
It seems all above board to me because it's like I've been telling people that didn't get tickets to the Plymouth show, just Venmo me and I'll make sure you get in that night.
Yeah, you can 4-course meal.
Yeah, $200.
Yeah, some souvenirs. But here's the thing, like, you can make fun of this all you want. So it's $110 a person, right?
Okay.
Okay, but if there's a table of 10, if all 10 of those people paid the usual $110, it'd be $1,110. This table of 10,
not so
$1,000.
fast.
$1,000.
Hey, that is the savings.
Hey, spend $1,000 to save $100. That's good.
I now want to attend this event. This is the Kentucky Derby, I assume?
Yeah, I believe.
That's May 3rd,
Yes.
6:30 p.m.
That's Friday night, right?
Who, by the way, if you can you do a scroll in on this guy?
What, on the video?
On a picture of Tony. Can you see him? Scroll, like, get his face as close as you can. You see that?
Yes.
Does he not look exactly like TJ Hubbard?
Oh, really?
Yes, he does.
Boy,
Exactly.
I love TJ Hubbard, but that's a sketchy looking guy. That's not who you want to be doing business
TJ
with.
Hubbard, he probably has a fucking burner AOL account as well. So
Knowing Mutt's business savvy, it might be TJ Hubbard. That's what the
It's also true.
Could be what the T stands for.
also true. So, all right, enjoy a 4-course meal and handicap the Derby card with an expert panel. We have no idea who else is on this panel. I am terrified that Mutt is one of the people on this panel.
No, he can't be.
If
It's
he's
in New York. It's in New York.
You would do that for the Derby?
Yeah, you're right.
We're sure that's the same guy.
Yes, it's the Big A, Anthony Stabile. Yeah.
Stop calling him that.
I kind of like
That's
it.
what Mike called him. Mike called him.
Jeez. I mean, I will say, if you're doing that, you better hit a couple of those picks. I mean, these people are paying serious money.
They say in the comments that he's awful.
Yeah, listen, I got one golf pick right this week. I can't, it's my day.
Professional picks? Can that be it?
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah.
Something picks, I thought. That's probably right. But the thing is, people will be so stuffed by the race, they won't even care. And they'll have their foam fingers and their hats on and their calendars. What does it matter if you lose $5,000 gambling on the horses?
He didn't even type his last name right.
You spelled his name wrong?
He spelled his name wrong in the email.
Who, Tony
He's
did?
got 2 L's instead of the I.
The Big A did?
Yeah.
Are you sure of that?
It looks like it. Go look at that.
Did you email? I would say to him, hey, we're friends with Mike Manansky. We'd like to talk about this opportunity. We want
Guy I'm fleecing?
Yeah. we want to go to the race to be part of this. We're looking to buy a table. Would you come on our podcast and talk about handicap the race?
Well, I should definitely Venmo him.
Interested?
What if I Venmo him $1?
I would say
Yeah, interested in the table.
Venmo him.
Venmo him a dollar and say, ready to talk?
Or Venmo him $1,000 and we'll get a table for the 10 of us. Why don't you
Venmo
Why
him
don't you spring for it? We'll have a fun night. We'll have a good weekend.
Thursday night.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Me, you, Mike. Mike will go.
Sure.
That's 3. Mutt's already there.
Justin.
Sure, we can bring Justin.
Mike Cologne.
Sure, yeah. Pick him up on the way.
He's got one person who's bought it. This says
$1,000?
Derby dinner. No, probably just a one person.
That's $110 right there.
Yeah. He sent some money to Rebecca for some barn stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Sure, he's a horse guy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of empty souvenirs of one person. Either that or they get the... Who's this, Tony?
This is Mutt. Just.
Oh, he's calling? Okay. Answer the phone, you fucking idiot. Did he say the answer?
He said to call. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Is that him?
What?
Hello?
What do you...
I have a question for Dave, and I have a question for Kurt.
Anyway.
I've never known him to do bits.
Do you know what we're talking about or no? You're probably not watching right now.
No, I'm outside playing catch. We had a tough day of baseball today, working on some fly balls. What do you got?
Well, we got some Anthony Stabile issues right here.
Some what?
Anthony Stabile, the big
You know
A?
him as Big A.
The big A?
Yeah.
Yes? What's the issue?
On Twitter, a couple of people alerted Dave, I suppose, right? Because you sent me a text.
Yeah.
He has a. Are you going to be at the Derby with him? And are you going to be watching it in Elmont, New York, with him?
No, it won't be in Elmont, New York. It'll be a Mohegan Sun.
Okay, so he that night, the Big A, has a Derby handicapping event where you can enjoy a 4-course meal and handicap the Derby with an expert panel. 4-course meal, PPs, and souvenirs, $110 per person, $1,000 for a table for 10. You Venmo at him at Zeal or Anthony Stabile 31 at AOL.com.
Yeah, he does a charity event every year for the Derby. What's the issue? It's a great event.
So is a charity event he's doing?
Yeah, he raises money for the thoroughbred aftercare. He doesn't.
Oh, not that fucking aftercare thing again.
It doesn't say anything about
There's nothing.
charity.
There's nothing. There's nothing on this thing about charity. Nothing.
This is Derby week. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday night. King Umberto's. It's an awesome event. Maggie Wolfendale will be there. Big A will be there. I might be at that. Actually, I might be there. I might be going to that event.
So are we.
That's not going to raise $200.
Oh, they packed that event. That's an awesome event.
What are the souvenirs they give out?
I've not been to the event physically. I'm sure they're great. He does not skimp. The Big A goes big.
What are
He loves this guy.
What do you think? What do you think PPs were, Mike?
Professional picks.
Are those professional picks? Is that what PPs is? I don't know. Oh, God.
Oh, I'm an idiot, I guess. Silly me.
Idiot.
What is it?
Morons.
What is it?
Why did I should just ignore the call. Past performances, where you look at the horse's past performances, you idiot.
That's much more valuable.
Why
I'm sorry.
why'd they just say that?
What's an albatross?
Why'd they just say that? This looks like an absolute scam. Absolute scam.
There's no scam involved. It's a tremendous event.
Guy's an AOL account? His email account?
My mom still
What's wrong with that? That's old school. I like that. What's AOL?
It's got like he's your mom's age, Dave?
No.
All right. Well, there you go.
He's not your mom. He's not your mom's age.
That's all right. Goodbye.
No
That's the
way.
whole point. See you later, stupid. Goodbye. There you go.
He's a much looser guy on the phone. He's a different man at home. And his home life is very...
I suspect he's been having a nice time today. Is my guess at the baseball
playing with
game.
his boy. It's
Yes, you bet. Well, if it's that's the aftercare one he's always talking about, right? Where they the jockeys who are like in homes or something.
Yeah.
The ones that they basically just treated like absolute shit their whole lives, and then they throw them in the house. Well, there you go. So the Big A is.
I don't want to say that that's a charity event. We have no.
You're not ready
proof.
to say that.
No, we have no proof that's a charity.
Why is it
event.
not being marketed as such?
And why wouldn't you just donate and buy directly through the charity?
Yeah, Venmoing the man is odd. Like Venmoing the guy running it?
That seems like a very right, isn't it? If it's a big, huge charity event that raises a lot of money, wouldn't that be like an event, like email?
Some kind of, yeah. Even a GoFundMe or something.
Get to work on
so.
that, Dave.
Yeah.
That seems shady.
It's more about concern that Mutt is affiliating. I mean, Mutt is doing
He just endorsed it, so
Yeah.
it's on him now.
Yeah.
Like this is blood in his hands as usual.
That's why I texted you, to protect Mutt, not to.
No, absolutely, of course. Yeah. All right, what else is going on?
Past performances. I don't even understand what that is.
Like a horse's previous performance. Like they finished third in this race and sixth in this race.
You get that? Can you just look that up on the internet?
No, absolutely not.
How's that part of the package?
What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
You heard him. You heard the other names you said they were going to be there. It's a big event.
Yeah, Yankees finished first last year. That'll be $40.
I think they finished first.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying that's a guy. Give me the money. Here's a towel. They don't skimp, Mutt said. This is a big event.
Wow.
I think we have to do a show from there.
You're going to buy a table.
I definitely buy a table. Portnoy will probably be there.
Yes, that'd be great. You should try and convince Portnoy that this is like a big thing.
I mean, he does seem like
It is.
He seems like a reputable human being. He's on all these videos with the NYRA.
Yeah. Other than you have to go back in time to email him.
So this is very strange.
Yeah, that's the New York Racing Association, Mike.
Yeah, Mike doesn't know. Let's save Mike the further embarrassment. That was a low moment.
Humiliated.
That was a low moment.
That was a genuine laugh too.
He's like the acronym guy now, Mike. He's shitting on people.
Belittling me.
What else going on?
I like Disarm. I don't think it was on Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, but it's a Smashing Pumpkins song, and that's who I like in Lexington today. He's the
This guy's a clown. Why is Mutt associated with this guy?
That's him?
Yeah, he's wearing an orange shirt and a goofy tie.
Horse racing's a bunch of douches. Except for my guy, Portnoy's buddy there, who I like.
Elio?
I like him.
Oh, you're an Elio guy.
Oh, yeah, we hung out at the...
right.
Yeah, I like Elio.
Yep.
And Portnoy, evidently, is like George Clooney's moved to Italy. I guess he's never coming back. Come to see a video, he's got his shirt off and he's fucking talking about how nice it is there.
I'll miss him.
Yeah, stay there. Jesus.
He's doing these pizza reviews, and he's not even giving like good reviews. I mean, Italy's all about pizza, isn't it?
Maybe it's
What,
not
you wanted
good.
to be dishonest?
Yeah, we don't want to say pretend it's great.
I don't know, I just think you'd be able to find some
Oh,
great
pizza. Hey, like, what do you want? Pretend he's Italian or something?
No,
It kind of does, the way he talks.
He does. He thinks he's in a mob.
Yeah.
What do you want him to, you want him to lie about it?
No, but I would just think it'd be easy to find some great pizza there, I would think. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Watch those?
Send him a
I watch the pizza
suggestion.
reviews
Oh,
every
you
now
do?
and then,
Oh,
yeah.
God, I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time. Sure, it's great.
Did you watch the FDNY NYPD hockey game
No,
yesterday?
Dave, I followed our show account and your account on Twitter. It was plenty of fucking every player.
You did too. You did
Because I'm
too.
friends with those guys. But like our show, I love those guys. I texted Whitney, they did a great job. I did watch some of it, as a matter of fact. Our show Twitter account sucks to high heaven. It absolutely stinks. Retweets me, which is like,
Well, you got to do that.
why? Do you think anybody who follows the show doesn't follow me? I never
No,
understand
that's
that.
like, You gotta do that. That's like 101.
No, it's not. Why? It doesn't have to be every time.
It's
I
the
tweet.
algorithm. Sometimes people that follow you still won't see your tweets.
I don't care.
You know?
Fuck them. I don't care. It's our show and then it's our clips. That's it. Our show account has no personality to it. None. Zero.
Yeah. It's not like the me and Steve days when there was a lot of.
Well,
We really
I
inserted
hate
some
to say it,
personality
but
in
the
that.
best guy ever was Chris Curtis on the old KNC account.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was great.
He was great with that.
Yeah.
He would just start shit randomly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll start
Bring him
doing
in.
fucking shit with Anthony Stabile.
Well, when
if
you
want
start
me to.
shit, you do it from your account to get more followers.
That's not true. I'm trying to cancel people. I know the strategy. You
But
don't.
you don't do it from the show account. You do it from your account.
No, because
That's
wait a
necessary,
minute. Don't
though.
call me out on that. What
It's
I
true.
do
I mean,
works.
it's true.
Well, it works.
Okay, but what do I care?
You think the internet would have exploded if it was the Kirkman show account the same
Yes.
way? It wouldn't have.
Of course it would have.
There's a strategy behind it.
But anyway, Shane left.
They need some rube to be
Shane
the
left.
face.
Shane left the show, or does it not work for us anymore?
No, that Shane. That was it. I think that was a Shane retweet there. The hockey clip that you were talking about, the fights or whatever.
I don't care about that. I
Yeah.
love Spin Chicklets guys and all those guys. They did a great job. But like, who runs the Twitter account day in day out? Nobody, right?
Well, we all have access.
That's what I mean. So
Harrison
nobody's
says,
really
yeah.
doing it.
No,
Harrison's a complete zero. Who
That's
else?
not true. Harrison is great on the clips and graphics.
Yeah, but he's not like a
Oh, but
personality.
he's not going to start shit on Twitter.
Mike hates
Right,
Harrison, which
right,
is good. What?
Right. He's not going to start shit on Twitter.
No, not even start shit. Just like, I like the idea of it throughout the day just being instead of here's a clip, which is fine,
Yep.
or here's what Kirk tweeted. Like, no shit.
Okay.
Well,
It just stinks. The show. I'm almost at the point where you just take the fucking account down.
No, that's silly.
I'm inching closer to that because
They
it
just
absolutely
they just
stinks.
introduced subscriptions, so that's something that we could utilize in the future.
Subscriptions to what?
If you want to subscribe to the Twitter accounts and stuff.
Nobody's
like that.
subscribing to the Twitter account. No.
Well, if you,
I
if you-
applied.
Do not.
I said,
do
Elon, my,
not subscribe.
my application.
No. The show account stinks. Shane's a fucking disaster. Harrison stinks. You stink. I'm going to start doing it, which I don't want to do.
No.
If you want a social media guy with some personality, I might have one for you.
Oh, who's that?
My guy, the guy who's been cutting clips for me. Craig randomly on the show, well, we were talking about him.
Who is this guy?
Hack Ride is his name.
Okay.
He's from California.
All right.
He reached out to me. He's worked with like Shuley from the Howard Stern show.
yeah, I know
So
him.
he reached out to me and was like, offered to cut clips for me. So I
Yeah.
said, sure. And he's a bit of an odd character. I've talked about him a couple times.
That's good.
And we mentioned him on the show the other day, And Craig just says, hey, did you tell him to do that thing at the end of the videos? So if you go to the end of any of my videos, you'll see a bunch of like social media plugging, basically.
Yeah.
Like, hey, follow these accounts.
Yeah, sure.
I don't see very well. Right. I assumed it said blindmike.net and, why you laughing pod on Instagram.
Put himself in the leadoff spot.
it's hey, follow Hackride everywhere.
I like it.
And I've been tweeting these out like some numbskull.
Have you been bludgeoned by people tweeting at you that's there at the end or no?
Oddly, no one has mentioned it. So I don't know how much juice he's getting out of it, but it's still a little unusual.
You better put it at the beginning. That's what you should do.
Yeah. Well, I think at the beginning it says like a Hack Ride production.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see one of these.
I don't see a hack ride.
Oh, no?
Send me one. Send me one. Let me look at this.
You might have to go to the last 5 seconds.
This is a blindmike.net.
Yes.
Which I would tell people to subscribe to, please.
Thank you.
Blind Mike, which I follow. Okay.
Yeah. Any Instagram clip or whatever. Not the one I posted today because he's learned his lesson, I guess.
Like the Lucille Ball one from 3 days ago?
That should have it.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Which I haven't listened to yet. I will listen to that. I bet you that's a good one.
I think so. Yeah. I think she's an interesting.
It looks pretty good. That's a good look to it.
He's very good. I think he does a good job. Hack Ride.
Produced by Hacker.
Yep.
Don't hate the move.
No, he's a genius.
Well, it's a good move. Like, if he did it with me, it'd be over. But with like Mike let it go. He's a nice
not
guy.
only will I let it go, there's a chance I never would have known. He could have done that for you. If Craig didn't mention it,
That's your same with me. I would.
he could have gotten away with that for years.
Wow. So what's it look like in the future then with Hack Ride? Is he being? You can't do that anymore.
Promoted.
He's gonna keep doing it, right?
I said I'll plug whatever the fuck you want, but it's just weird to watch a like. Hopefully, the goal is that someone sees those social media clips, says, hey, I find that interesting. I've never seen this show before.
Sure.
What is it? On the off chance that does happen, someone will be like, obviously, this guy's name is Hack Ride, and I have to go to his website.
See, I think the thing is, like, he's doing it wrong because even if it's a good clip, which I'm sure that is, after 20 seconds, so you're like, oh, this looks interesting. I'll listen to the podcast.
Right.
So Hack Ride should have it up front.
Yeah, his social media.
Yeah.
It should never leave the screen, to be honest.
Right. It should be like that.
Top right corner.
Yeah, just audio of me. And
Hackride.net. Wow.
he doesn't even need me, I don't think. He could just put out.
Absolutely. Yeah, fuck
I'll
you.
post
Yeah.
the clips
Fuck
for
off.
him.
Yeah,
and, yeah.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Good for Hack Ride.
Yeah.
What else?
Originally, I didn't think this was as big of a deal, but Mike convinced me otherwise. I don't know if you saw it. Don Orsillo deleted a tweet.
Don Orsillo, by the way,
I didn't think it was a big deal.
is near probably almost at 3,100 games now, right?
No.
50. No, what was the number? The big number of his
Well, it was
it
3,000 last year, but that was at the end of the year.
Oh, it was in
right?
the middle of the year? Or was it the end of the year? But they were in the
thought it was
playoffs,
the
right?
end.
Although they didn't call those games.
He's certainly nearing 3,100. Yes, that's the next big milestone.
Right.
I
He's
just
with
don't know
Xander now.
That's
Bogarts.
right.
They're together.
That's right.
I guess
That
so,
is right.
yeah.
That is right. Today he posted a tweet that said, "Happy Pizzagate Day to all," with a clip of the pizza throwing incident.
That stupid
at
thing with
Fenway
him and
Park.
Remy that everyone pretends is funny.
Yeah.
That was
okay.
at 10:48. He deleted promptly, and about let's say noonish, I think he posted just "Happy Pizza Throw Day," because Pizzagate is
that's that,
normally about what's that guy? Podesta and Clinton and
To be clear, I didn't say this was a big deal. Dave said, let's be honest. Who would read that and think of the Hillary Clinton pedophile
no,
ring?
you would think it, but you would just think like it's
I'm
not a big
pretty
deal.
sure everybody that read that
I'm surprised
immediately said,
I'm surprised Orsillo would know that, though.
I bet he
Well, I
just
guess
got
he didn't.
bludgeoned with comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet.
Okay. Yeah. I my first reaction was maybe it was the MLB video. Is the video up in the other one or no?
Yeah, the video's on both of them.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Don's being careful. You know, he's all about Don.
Happy Pizzagate Day.
That's fine. Well, he's a hardcore right winger. Can I say I'm not offended, but like it is weird when people pretend that like Boston Strong is fine, but they pretend like Boston's tougher than like Oklahoma City or Tacoma. Or something.
That's any.
Yeah.
Because it was like Jersey Strong. Or something,
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I know it's
When
been 10
Sandy-
years, so I mean,
Yeah,
but I'm just like, yeah, all right, I guess, I don't know. Who knows?
yeah.
The Netflix thing I knocked it down to a B-, by the way, if anyone was curious.
It wasn't for me.
It was a little,
Mine is not bad.
yeah, it's a little too, I don't know, they brought in that Globe douche, and it was just like, it was fine. It was okay.
Yeah. Was that dude with a Globe or GBH?
There was one guy who wrote a long thing on the Globe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you celebrate Cullen Day, is that the day the marathon happened?
I don't know.
Or
I
the
just
day...
when I see it, I retweet it. I have no idea. I have no idea. It just makes me laugh. I always forget about it, but that clip today is like we don't spend enough, almost. I don't think we spend enough time on the Cullen thing. Like I feel like I should just do a podcast forever about Cullen. That's incredible that happened.
Well, they're
And
definitely.
he writes for the Globe. It's crazy.
I consider the street my office.
That's a real line.
And I re-listened a little bit to the Cullen episode.
Yes, which you're in.
I am a big cameo.
You're the what are you like the young?
I was kind of your assistant,
My
your
apprentice, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I was learning at yours.
Yes. Never trust, always verify. That's right. Is that me or Colin? You. Is it? Oh, thanks, Dave. I didn't know that.
Oh, you had a line at the beginning. Fuck, what was it? Like that? Just looking for trouble, always find it. I can't remember. It was something. I can't
I like
remember
when
what it
people
was.
tweet at me. Some people are like, "I hate that episode." I'm like, that's great. It was super divisive, which I thought was funny. Colin was not part of that, right?
No, I was
No.
not part of
I think you're named in it at one point, though. I think I
Probably
wrote
like
something.
a little do or something like that.
No, like something about stupid. Somebody's stupid. I forget what it is. But yeah.
One of the first voices in it is Andy Mayo.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Kate and Harry.
he's
are
like
in
your boss or something.
it. Yeah, Harry's super little. He's in it. Kate's in it. Yeah, there's random people. We had fun.
Alba's in it.
Alba's in it. That's right. Steve's wife is in it.
Yep.
Then like DC has a big part in it. Clemmer and Carano are like gay.
Yes.
Have like are gay together.
That's
in it, I
right.
believe.
Yeah.
Very funny. But yeah, it was. I just love the idea like that. If you that clip you just played the beginning of with Cohen about my Street C office, we should just play. This is an actual like minute and a half. Like this is the inspiration for it. Go ahead.
I consider the street my office. I don't spend a lot of time in the newsroom. And after the bombings, I spent very little time in the newsroom. I basically went back there to write my columns. And even after a point, I think I wrote 12 columns in 11 days. And I think I wrote 8 of them with my iPad at either a bar or a coffee shop. It's Tommy Donahue, Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's not even real. It's not even real.
Joe Karzarniev. They calling me again.
Jesus Christ. You know, he hasn't gone. Because I'll check every once in a while. He just doesn't even go near anything anymore. He's been just.
No,
completely
the only
weird.
time he makes like public appearances about like the Irish.
Yeah, he's doing something.
Yeah.
His
He was
walls are a
speaking-
prison.
He was speaking with somebody at the JFK library recently. Yeah, he like moderated the Irish.
But I think
Well, he was at the shooting
Minister or
too,
something.
so it was probably
the assassination.
Yeah.
But which both Kennedys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he. But he's like he's been ruined though. That's the thing. Like even like the people like they look at him like we'll bring him here because he's the Globe, but they know. Like you do a Google search on Cullen, like people know what that is.
What?
I
I'm
agree
all-
with you though. I think there should be like a series. That is
It's crazy.
historic.
It's crazy. It's hilarious, but it's, yeah.
I always wonder because, like, I also live in a bubble. Considering, like, I would never have known the name Kevin Cullen if it wasn't for you. Mm-hmm. So, like, are there people that were like, geez, I trusted Kevin Cullen? You know what I mean? Like,
yes. Oh yes.
because I don't know, I didn't know his name before that.
Well, the one thing with that story was it was like in the New York Times and it was on like the NBC News. Like it crossed over.
Right.
Kevin Cohen was right there with Howie Carr.
No.
Well-
As a figure in the city, not even close. Not even close.
Yeah,
no,
right.
Mike's
Radio
right.
certainly helped, but he was known. Like
Mike's right
people-
though. There were a lot of people who didn't know who he was. He was not. He was nowhere near what Barnacle was.
He wasn't
Not even.
Shaughnessy or anything, but he was known. Like people did read him.
I think you're in that bubble. I think because you had that stupid show. Was he on that stupid show or no?
I don't believe so, but I'll check. I don't think so.
I remember calling him that morning, and he's like, "Yeah, my kid's in the hospital." And I was like, "He's definitely not. Like, we have these things. We just talked to this fireman. Like, is this?" And I hate to do it twice in one show, but Curtis did a great job on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, he really did.
You bring him back.
Yeah, we bring him in for a show.
Yeah, see if we can finally get him fired so he can come in.
Man, no shit. Jesus, you can run the Twitter account. But yeah, happy Cullen Day, I guess, if it's the anniversary of the column, probably, right? The 5-year.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, probably.
Has to be.
I would think
right?
so.
Yeah, you can still smell the embers or whatever, taste the embers and smell the bodies or whatever.
I wonder if that's still the case. Like if tomorrow will be tasting. What is this?
What is the ember?
He legit does no other media appearances. He does nothing now. Legit nothing.
I think he's very like. How do you put him on? Like I don't know how you do it.
Why do you even pay him? Like why? Well, if you're the Globe, like why even bother? If you're not going to utilize his name for any purpose or anything, why would you just let somebody else write in the opinion section?
He's a legacy.
It's a good question. Is it because? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? What else?
You make anything of Budweiser's apology? Anheuser-Busch's apology?
Very
Thank God.
tepid.
Yeah.
I will say. Yeah. I mean, either
taking a lot of shit for
You're
him.
either in or you're out. Like, I don't, you could say, if you want to just, like Jim Calhoun said, you want to say you fucked up, just say you fucked up. Like, that's okay. Like, it doesn't have to become a trans issue. Just say, hey, this didn't work like we thought it might. We took a chance. We backfired. The audience has spoken. We won't do that anymore. That seems reasonable enough. I mean, it's 2020. It's a business at the end of the day.
I was telling Dave, I wish I asked Turtle Boy this, because I kind of just accepted it as and I feel like he actually seems very level-headed when he's not on Twitter. But I used the Clint Eastwood comparison. I was like, if they hired Clint Eastwood to do a Budweiser ad and the left was going crazy, wouldn't you say that's a problem? And he's like, no, he's a controversial figure. But like, why is Dylan Mulvaney a controversial figure, I guess is my
Because
question.
because they think she's weird.
Right.
Or he's weird. Like, whatever. They're weird. Whatever.
I was like, did they commit a crime or something? Like, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's outrage.
Well, I think they being the right, correctly, I think, smell that this is pandering and this is done by people, and they kept tweeting out the woman who's sort of in charge of the whole thing. Yeah. And clearly this person is a liberal lunatic, so they smell blood, and they got a kill on this one, which they definitely did. Like, it's, it completely backfired. I'm like anybody, we should say from the start. To me, it was an interesting business decision. Like, it's outside the box. It didn't work.
Right.
So you got to take the loss.
Other major companies are doing the exact same thing, but they definitely took shit, I think.
I think this is a base that is not accepting of Dylan Mulvaney.
Right.
They just, I think it's clearly, I didn't know, but I think I saw that Dylan Mulvaney does commercials for Nike. I saw the other day.
Yep.
So I don't know.
What am I wearing?
I don't, but the level of anger toward Dylan Mulvaney is like, they're angrier at her than they are at like school shooters. It's very
That's what I wanted to know. If there's something I didn't know where she's a her. I just want Turtle Boy and Jerry to hear that. Oh, good.
Yep. Her. Yes.
So
her.
woke of you.
Well, I'm trying to be woke. Yeah.
I was trying to feel like, is there something I missed where she committed some sort of crime, or there was some controversial thing that I'm not aware of?
She has a penis.
Definitely a bizarre human being. I don't think anybody is going to question that. Like,
very
fucking
bizarre.
Wacko city. Like,
Yes.
The more it's a weird business decision. I would put it like a noble failure, which we know well.
Yes.
But I don't know. Like, but do I think 2 years from now it's not going to change anything.
Yeah, but I was saying to Mike, like, Turtle Boy wants to change people's minds, right? Like, he wants to have conversations with
I saw him on
people.
Twitter. He compared himself to John Adams the other day.
Did he really?
Yes.
So I don't want to change
I think John Adams
people's
with that pen, like that quill pen, wrote about what is it, a ratchet person in an apartment in Abington who's selling mattresses or something? I don't know. But Turtle Boy, at least a good sport, to Mike's point. He came on, I wanted to show for 4 hours. He was on here. You could at least, unlike Jerry, have a conversation. Now he thinks we're like woke idiots or whatever. That's fine.
But you can fuck around with Turtle Boy and he won't be like, I don't get it. Why?
Correct. You could at least fuck around and joke around and disagree. And at the end say, hey, we just essentially really just come down to a pronoun debate, which I don't really ever want to have again in my life.
But to him, it's
and
more.
That may be that may be me giving in. They may be right. I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't want to change anybody's minds. You're just saying whatever you think.
Well, he's not changing anybody's minds.
Like me, by calling her she, it doesn't change my life.
He's not changing a single person's mind.
Well,
he's
trying
telling.
to. He's trying
no, he's
to.
not. He's telling his base what they want to hear.
That's fair.
No one's mind's ever changed at anything.
Yeah.
Ever. It's not.
I will say this. I hate that guy who came on your show years ago, Matt Walsh.
The porn guy?
I just hate the way he like talks down. I feel like he talks down to people on Twitter, but whatever. He called Don Jr. a pussy, which he is, because Don Jr. is now saying we don't need to do this boycott because Anheuser-Busch gives so much to conservatives. Like, they donate so much money.
Well,
that is a pussy thing to do.
Yeah, well, the other thing I think about too, and I should have brought this up with, is I'm sure, how about the guys in the Anheuser-Busch who have no say in this, who are good, hardworking conservatives who have voted for conservatives forever, and they're just trying to put food in their table. And now these other conservatives are trying to cancel them and get them out of the jobs.
Right.
Like, is that a good thing? I don't know. I mean,
that's where like Turtle Boy was saying like this isn't a cancel culture thing, and people were messaging me like you're wrong. It's not a cancel culture issue. My thing is like, yeah, you should. It is free market to say I'm not going to buy Bud Light anymore. Where I don't think it is when Kid Rock is making videos shooting Bud Lights, basically intimidating people into not buying. That's where it's a little different.
He's intimidating his people. That went out to his audience only. So I have no problem
that's
with
not
that.
true. I mean, it went viral.
That's not his problem. It's not his problem.
I don't disagree with that, but you can't then be the party that's like, cancel cultures for pussies and then do it. That's what they're doing.
Right.
I mean, that's exactly what they're doing.
It's the same tactics, I guess, is my point.
I mean, Jerry's Twitter bio is how he was canceled.
Yep.
Which, by the way, he wasn't. I mean, let's be clear about that. I left. He did a show that the audience rejected, and they fired him.
I got canceled.
That's different. But no, I mean, I respect Turtle Boy for at least fighting. Like, Jerry's a pussy. It's unbelievable.
There's a funny paradox there where Dave's playing that clip as a joke, and yet he produced that.
Correct.
Like he was he's laughing at the clip that he's a part of.
Yeah.
And again, I don't give a shit.
Dave went off that show 2 seconds once I reached out to him. Forget it. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, but I have nothing left to say about that story. Yeah. There's nothing,
It's just a no-win situation. Even they released a new ad today, and they're getting shit for that when it's just kind of a right down the middle type of ad.
Well, it sounded pretty cool. You started playing it.
Oh, what was it?
Let me tell you a story about a beer
Jesus Christ.
rooted in the heart of America, found in a community
It ain't no
where a
pussy beer.
handshake is a sure contract. Brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge.
Jesus.
I got no problem with that. It's
A beer with a hard cock that we're not getting rid of.
It's a man's beer.
About a beer.
Our pronouns are suck my dick.
What are you, Roseanne?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Good. I would tell them to probably just hold off on the advertising for a bit. Things will calm down like they always do.
A lot of people think it's going to work in their favor long term anyway. So.
Imagine if Anheuser-Busch shut down over this.
That'd be great.
They just closed their doors.
Well, then everything would be accomplished. Then it would be a big win for the right. Then there'd be none of these things ever again.
Right.
It'd be totally over. The debate would be done, and we can move on with our lives.
Yes.
I suspect. What else?
Did you see what Morgan Freeman said today? What the fuck was that all about?
I didn't see it.
He did some interview with, I think it was some British tabloid or something like that. And, he said, 2 things I can say publicly that I do not like. Black History Month is an insult.
He's always said that. He said that with Mike Wallace in an interview. Yeah.
I don't disagree with that, actually.
If you find the...
I just didn't know where it came from. It just I don't
see,
think
I'll find it. 1 second.
Is he saying that basically for a month we're like, hey, you guys are pretty great too. We should learn about you.
Also, African American is an insult, he said.
What's that?
He said, also African American is an insult. I don't subscribe to that title.
I mean, okay. We have an issue with that?
No, I don't. I just didn't know where it came from. I didn't know.
Here he is with, I'm sending it to you right now. Here's with Mike Wallace. And I remember thinking, this is a really, before he got canceled for looking at women's bums during interviews. Remember that Morgan Freeman Me Too moment?
Yes, which was wrong, by the way. That's not what he was doing.
What was he doing?
He was commenting on the story, saying, I wish I was there.
Forget it, Mike. We don't need that. Jesus. It's unbelievable. God, that's weird.
I'm just saying.
History Month you find
ridiculous.
why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
No, all right, I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism until...
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman. You want to say, well, I know this white guy named Mike Wallace.
Yeah, so there you go.
I pretty much agree with everything he said.
Like 15 years ago. That's easy for us to agree. Other people have had different... I understand that, but his basic point, he might be on my staff, maybe.
Oh, good.
Potentially.
That's interesting.
I'll actually run for Senate, unlike others.
I folded under the pressure.
Well, I've had some conversation, even more conversations in the last 48 hours.
Really?
So I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that.
Interesting.
No endorsements, though. That's still.
I don't want endorsements.
Yep. Okay.
I don't
You're just
want
building out the
endorsements.
entire staff.
Who was going to endorse me? Some Massachusetts idiot?
Right.
Yeah.
Who?
It'd be bad for your brand.
Boy, it'd be excited if Cam Neely endorsed me. Who gives a shit? I don't want any endorsements.
That'd be a big get if you got
So you want Morgan Freeman canceled for that day?
No, I saw the headline. I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know. He just must have busted it.
Are white idiots on Twitter asking to cancel Morgan Freeman for saying that? I don't understand. It's fucking opinion. He's a black guy.
Yeah.
I don't get what the outrage would be about. He's right. It's a month where we're like, look at you guys.
I'm actually fine with if you want to put attention on the history of whatever, for kids, that's fine. But the idea that like Morgan Freeman can't say that, what the fuck are we talking about here?
But he's also saying, why is it just February? Why can't in September Harry learn about whatever the fuck they would talk about in February?
I do think it's simplistic to say racism will go away if you stop talking about it. I think it's probably a little more, in parts of the country, probably a little more severe than that. But
sure,
what do I know?
Yeah.
But Morgan Freeman, I like that man.
Lock him in.
Mike Wallace, great guy, had dementia at the end.
That's true. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Son's a pussy.
Speaking of actors, what the fuck happened to Jamie Foxx? They didn't even say like what his medical
He lost his mind, right? He had like a Cameron Diaz movie or something.
What?
It was him doing a
No,
movie
he's like in the hospital for him or something. Yeah.
He had to leave a movie shooting with Cameron Diaz, right?
Oh, is that who he's in the movies? Okay.
Yeah. When you said what so crazily, that's exactly it.
Cameron Diaz.
He's still with Katie
fallen
Holmes?
off the face of the earth.
That's true. Is he still dating Katie Holmes?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It was always a weird relationship, like under the radar relationship, celebrity relationship. They were together for like 5 years, I think.
Well,
she must have some stories to tell. Holy Jesus, Cruz! Can you fucking
I would
imagine?
think so. Yeah,
Cruz
living with
see,
that guy.
Cruz doesn't see that kid, right?
Certainly, no, he does not.
Right. That's nuts. Yeah. Crazy. And Nicole Kidman doesn't see her kids with Cruz.
That's very weird.
So Scientology's so fucking weird.
Has she? I don't know. Has she ever done like interviews about that? Has she tried to see that kid?
Yeah, I don't think she's talked about it really.
Did she have kids with Keith Urban?
I think she had some like in vitro. I think. Because I just saw what's her face, Hillary Swank, just had twins. She's like 50.
Wow.
I mean, that's crazy. Crazy.
Freeze your eggs, ladies.
Jesus. One biological. So I think she adopted. I don't know. Let me see. Personal life. I'll check it out. Nicole Kidman. Who's I think had some work done. I'm just going to say that. She was at one point romantically involved with rapper Q-Tip, if you're curious.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was engaged to Lenny Kravitz for a while.
This broad's really gotten around.
Let me see.
She's got the real thing now, though. Keith Urban's great.
They kind of look the same.
They do. He's got like long hair and everything.
Yeah. They kind of like Gretzky and Janet Jones look the same now. Yeah. After a while, they kind of look, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like Mike and Alba. Like they just kind of look the same.
Morph into one.
Yeah. Who's who? You know, that kind of thing. What else is going on?
Do you see Robert Kraft is in a battle? Your friend, who you obviously played golf with.
I didn't play golf with him the other day, but I did.
Someone close to him.
I texted with somebody in the family not long ago, but go ahead.
Yeah. Apparently, he wants an elevator at his Hamptons home. And
Good for him.
He is battling with.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass around there, I would think.
Yeah.
I would think. Yeah. He's an old guy.
Yeah, I think he's moving pretty slow lately, I would assume.
What's the problem with that? Why would that be an issue?
What's the
must be some kind
zoning?
of zoning regulation or something where you can't put it in. Yeah.
I guess. Is it just because of construction will
Who would
annoy
possibly
neighbors and
give a
stuff?
fuck?
I'm sure he's like running all these charity events in the Hamptons in the summertime. Like, just give him what the fuck he wants.
I mean, it's not like, I mean, is it because of there'll be like trucks around and construction is going to annoy neighbors like during the summer or something?
Beats me.
Do during the winter.
Yeah.
Huh, because you just got married, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
The chick's hot, too.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's a doctor, right?
Yeah. I think she's like 20 years younger.
I mean, she's like 65. I guess she's like 40 years younger.
A young hussy.
Chick.
She's attractive. What do you want?
Robert Kraft's wife. Let me see. He is married to Dana Bloomberg, who is...
Oh, of the Bloombergs?
Yes, she's my age. She's 48 years old.
Wow.
Kraft, I think, is older than 68.
Good for him.
Take a guess.
Good for him.
Let me see.
Say 82.
I was gonna say he's 84, but yeah. Yeah, she's an attractive woman.
81.
81. There you go, Mike.
Yep.
81. Yeah. Well, there you go. I hope he gets that elevator built. Poor guy. Must be tough. Well, if you're old, I mean, he's not gonna go on that goddamn thing, is he? And go up the stair, like the chair up the stairs. Rich guy
can't do that.
Yeah, a billionaire can't do that.
That's a bad look.
Is there any relation to the Bloomberg? Is that just a coincidence, or is she rich also?
Different spelling, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think this is UM.
Because I was going to say, why do you marry an 82-year-old if you already have a shit ton of money?
But she's legitimately like I think a wealthy doctor.
Right.
Huh. Interesting.
But there's money, then there's money. Although I have to think.
And there's love.
There's a prenup that must be, I mean.
Ironclad.
Yeah, I would think Jonathan.
Jonathan,
trust me, definitely did that.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I'll tell you in the 7th grade. Well, it's not relevant to the conversation. What else going
on? I can say that is conversations ongoing with Elon Musk? Sure. Maybe it's happening, but nothing confirmed yet.
There's no chance, right?
There's definitely a chance.
By the way, I have to say, I don't really have anything to ask him.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you tweeted that, I was wondering that.
People have already asked him, like, what's there left to ask Elon Musk? I mean, he's an interesting guy, but like, well,
unless you went completely outside the box, like you just nothing. You know,
I'd be curious about his
anything.
day. Like, I'd be curious what he does. Like, I'd like to like what does he eat?
Why do you hate pulling out so much?
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, he likes to father children, but I don't even know what. Like, I feel like everyone's asked him everything, and he's a smart guy, and I have no issue with him, so I don't really. Yeah. He's welcome to come on, but I don't think he listens to the show. That's kind of a prerequisite.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about like a Friday third chair.
You wouldn't put him in the third chair.
No, I definitely
wouldn't. You wouldn't put him Mike Cologne.
Well, unless Mutt was there, because Mutt seems to like.
Right, Mutt would balance him out.
Mutt Musk is a good name for a sports talk show.
Oh, don't cancel Cologne already. Don't cancel Mike Cologne already.
Musk could be the first fill-in guy.
Yeah.
Mutt and Musk, right?
That would be fun. Like when Chris Christie went on WFAN.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You think this Mike and Mike thing has a chance?
Oh yeah.
If I were Mutt, I would be all over that. I would
Young.
Yep.
Mutt can be the alpha.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Mike Cologne, who seems like a nice guy, what do you think my concern is about Mike Cologne?
I don't know. I don't have any.
He seems to have a lot of thoughts and opinions and conversations anytime like a media female comes up.
Oh,
really?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
a lot.
And he has
That's
issues
true.
with that. And historically, he has issues.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned that we've got not a PRK, maybe a PRZ, Puerto Rican Zodiac. So I don't know. I'm concerned. I like the guy though.
Are you saying that's why?
Poor Sue Simmons had to leave the country. You know, I mean,
Poor Sue Simmons.
yeah, I don't know. I'm worried. Between that and now Mutt's in the middle of a pyramid scheme. I don't know what the hell.
If Mutt comes in with the attitude he was just giving me on the phone, then finally he'll be the alpha on his show.
If Mutt gets arrested in the middle of a second course with like a souvenir hat in his head, it'll be the greatest day of my life. It'll be his best New York arrest of all time. I will say that.
He's got one of those horses on a stick.
Bringing them in. It's like Goodfellas. You just bring them all in. Mutt in prison with the big A. No, Cologne seems like a good guy.
He is.
Yes.
He did a good job. And you can tell he's a big listener. That's, as we know, is step one. If you don't listen to the show, you're dead.
Have you brought in specifically mics just to make it easier on yourself?
Yes.
There's a lot of mics.
Tante, Mutt, Cologne.
Jesus, God. That's a good point.
Tante called me again, and now he's mad that I didn't answer the phone he texted me.
I think we're kind of all set with Montante.
Montante's good though.
Yeah, no, but he goes on every show. The thing, I have to say that casket thing bothered me. He's a Jerry guy. Like, I like him, but do we need...
I like Montante.
So do I. I knew you were going to say that.
I didn't get to tell this story because I wasn't here, but at the very successful Shane and Mike and the Minifans.
I was there for it. Yeah, I saw some of it. Anyway.
Before the show started, which gives you a little taste of how early Montante's day started.
I think put it this way. I think a show is always successful when in the bar that night, more people are raped than are able to hear the show. That to me is always...
Well, that is kind of my brand. That's what we go for.
That has to be always a sign that things went well.
Well, Montante was looking for one more on the books because he comes up to me before the show.
Yeah.
And he says, he gets like right in my ear. And he goes, hey, I know you're a faithful guy, but I just wanted to tell you, there's a soaking wet pussy here that wants to meet you. And I look to his left, and it's just Julie. I'm meeting her for the first time ever. I'm like, oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Jesus. I love Montante. Obviously, he's welcome here anytime. But after that thing came out about the casket, he sent me this like long message.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, bad instincts on my part.
A rookie mistake.
I apologize for telling a few people as we were waiting. I'm like, oh, don't do that.
I hate people who feel like they have to call on every subject, even though it's such a minor thing.
I can sympathize.
What do you have to call you about? I mean, nobody cares about anything he has to say anywhere. I like the guy, but I mean, like I said, he's part of the show, but Jesus.
I called yesterday to offer up my last, all caps, guest suggestion of this lifetime. The guy they were referencing who used to make the classic Francesa videos, grew up in my hometown, and is still around.
He doesn't listen to the show, you idiot.
Mike Zahn?
Yeah, he doesn't listen to the show. I'm going to talk to him about the videos. Like, the videos are funny. Do the video for me. Like,
you should ask him just about the Godzilla videos he makes.
Like, yo, what are we doing? Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
So many calls.
Nice guy, but just a...
How often do you talk to him?
He calls a lot.
Really?
You talk to him?
No, I
produce the fucking show.
No,
Don't
I
talk
said
to
he
Mike
called.
Montante. Jesus.
I didn't answer that call. That's why he texts.
God.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fucking retard. Jesus. As is Montante. Good God. Anyway, nice guy. But Jesus.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, speaking of that, Mike, speaking of your girl.
Oh, yes.
So I think Saturday or Friday, I'm looking at the my phone pops up and it's Julie in the family chat, and she says, "Is it okay for Conan to come back into the chat?" And I said, "Sure, no problem." So she adds Conan, and I left.
What is happening?
I left. I'll give you the chat.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I don't care, but like once that happens, I'm out. Like if you need Conan to entertain you, I don't want to be.
I was in there with you previously.
Yeah, but I was like, but at that point, it's like if they need you back there to dance for them, I don't want to be part of that.
Dance for them.
I'm good. I'm good.
Knowing you, I cannot believe you lasted that long in there.
They're very
that
nice.
would drive me. I'm not saying they're not nice. Group chat, any group chat drives me insane.
I very rarely look.
You don't have vibrate on your phone, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
There are times, Mike, where I would be like, it'd be like 32 of them. They're all very nice.
Right.
But I would say Julie, like to her credit, like of the three people in this room, I'm third. She loves you first, which is great. We all love Mike.
Yes.
Then Dave, clearly. Then me. That's okay.
Yeah. After meeting her, I reciprocate. I'm a big Julie fan now.
She's great. I mean, she's out here, but she's great.
Sure.
Yeah, once Conan has his own show, she can go on there with her family and do whatever. Doesn't hurt me. I have a thick skin.
Well, I spent time with them.
Oh, I know.
I'm borderline a part of their family
totally
at this
understand.
point.
Totally understand. I think it was just didn't work. So she made her. There's a line in the sand. She went one way, and she took her dragged her family with her. I don't know how they feel about it, but
Right.
that's the case going forward. So we wish them well.
I mean, if you weren't texting back anyway, is it really a loss? Right?
I would check in every once in a while. Yeah, they were very nice. One of the guys was going to go to Handy's in Colorado, my favorite restaurant.
Oh.
Now I'll never know what's going to happen there.
I'll let you know.
No, I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. You guys are having a big
keep tabs on.
You guys are having a big gay old time, as they used to say, just laughing it up, having a great time.
Well, she offered up, I guess, a family member's a bartender. She offered up that person for the Plymouth show. All these
Is
things
it
are
all?
happening
Is it
in
all
the
about
show.
the show, or do they discuss family business?
Oh, it's pretty much all about the show.
Okay, all right.
It's all complimentary. It's wonderful.
Not really about me, but about everything else.
That'd be great if you were just getting like Easter plans and they're just having normal chit chat.
Yeah, I mean they're fine people. They're fine people. I prefer they don't go to the Plymouth show now, but that's fine.
Oh, they already have their tickets.
Well,
for sure.
what do I care if they bought them then? What else?
Yeah. No, that show, we're still struggling to find a projector for that show.
Okay, Dave, get a goddamn fucking projector.
A couple
for this
fans
show.
reached out. If you guys have any
I didn't know this would be a
businesses,
multi-day conversation.
This is going to be a battle, this show. It's going to be a battle.
You're not gonna have a projector for the show?
Oh, no, we're going to get some. We'll find the way, but I need connections. I mean,
Okay, you might want to get moving on that.
Yeah, I am. And I'd like to know that other thing you're renting and all that.
I'll let you know. I know all of my Miltons on that day. Spring is here, and Miltons, the store for men, has brought in everything you need, pardon me, to make it through to summer, which is not that far away either. Check out the spring collections. Check them out. From Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O. New collections with Peter Millar and Faraday. Go to one of their stores, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and of course the Burlington Mall. Or go online at Miltons.com. Lots of weddings, lots and lots of weddings coming up. Buy one, get one free suit event goes on as we speak. Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, all on sale right now. Go to Miltons.com. Go to Miltons.com, please, and take a look around if you're not in the area, or if you're in the area and you just want to go there. The original sponsor of me, and not just the show, myself, Kirk Seamus Minahan. Miltons.com, or their 3 great locations. Go to Miltons.com, please, or their 3 great locations. We thank Miltons, as always, for joining us. What else?
Nothing fun. Yeah. Banning TikTok in Montana. That's cool.
Probably nothing's ever fun. Like, I don't know what's fun.
Stuff's fun.
Yeah, fun.
That Morgan Freeman thing was fun?
Anthony Stabile was fun.
Yeah, but Morgan Freeman was fun? That makes your fun list?
No, but I mean, I wouldn't have
goddamn
gone
fun about that. Like, fucking Anheuser-Busch was fun.
Like
an 80-year-old weighed in on race.
Yeah.
That's fun.
An hour into the show is usually the fun topics.
A beer commercial is fun. What are you talking about?
Oh, I mean, it depends how you look at it.
I think
you
he
like
means
controversy.
nothing you want to, get in the mud on.
I'm not talking about any of it.
I switched
get
it
paid,
up.
so I do it.
I
What?
switched it up. I used to say nothing exciting, and now I switched to nothing fun. If it's not working, I'll switch to something else.
Like what? What's next?
It's not working.
Nothing too enticing.
Nothing too enticing? That's a lot.
Do you focus group these sayings?
I might monitor the reaction out there in the public. Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. There you go. All right, we take some calls, I suppose, on a Sunday night.
Dave was
Late?
telling me an interesting story about the chat before you walked in.
Which chat?
The YouTube chat.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dave. I could
No,
say
I was just
I've never looked at
I was
that
just giving somebody credit.
in
That's
my goddamn life. What's
Apparently, there's a guy that every day for as long as you've been going live on YouTube, he has a bit that he pretends that he has like access to the show early, so he's like watching us in
before
studios.
everybody else.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And Dave said that literally every day he goes in and does this.
I like that guy.
He said it's come to the point where people are like, "We know you're lying," and he's like, "No, I'm not."
So this guy's saying that we start earlier, like everyone's watching us on delay?
No, like I think maybe
But he watches like pre-show.
Yeah, like the three of us get together, say, "Hey,
Yeah, so
hands in, gang."
we gave him early access to the show.
Right.
The show was already started. You're all late.
So we're like 10 minutes in when we
Yes.
start.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So even, okay. What, is that true?
Oh yeah.
No,
that is one of my best lines happen.
I don't want to ruin the gimmick, but
We should give him that.
yeah.
Let him have it. I don't care. Do you ever have Wednesday guests lined up yet or no?
The one you suggested cannot come in on Wednesday,
well,
which I
that's-
said, well, you'll never get that chance.
It's one and done. Like, okay.
That's yeah.
This is pretty much how it works.
Yep.
Okay.
So we just got our one guy. We got to find another.
All right. So Wednesday's going to suck.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Are you loaded up?
They're always hit or miss. Nothing yet. Did you retweet?
Nothing yet?
Let me reboot. It's obviously on my end if nobody's there. Oh, hey, look. Yep, they load up.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you got to refresh every now and then.
Sure. Yeah. Doing your job. Hello.
Turkey,
What's up?
what was Mike's better drop? And I'm guessing Dave doesn't have either of these, but now I feel stupid about doing it, or I don't know. It never fucking ends.
What's the first one? I don't know what the first one
I
is.
stupid about doing.
No,
I think
I
it was
feel
when I was leaving or something.
I feel stupid. I don't remember that one.
I said I think that might have been like the day before I left.
Okay. Yeah.
And it never,
favorite-
never fucking ends. Isn't a great drop.
That one?
No,
No, not that one.
My favorite one's the breast. The when he cries about the breast cancer. I don't know.
Yes,
You know,
well,
that
that's
one?
that. If we're talking drops, that's probably the best
Do you have that one, Dave, or no?
because it never fucking ends. It's too long.
My grandmother has breast cancer. She's gonna be fine, though, I guess.
I guess.
But again, that's very funny.
With hindsight,
My grandmother has breast cancer. She's gonna be fine, though, I guess.
It's almost like you're angry about it.
she's gonna be fine.
That's what I like about
So
it.
I shouldn't be bitching about
I
it.
guess. I would say it's my favorite mic drop. I fuck my mother's maybe his most famous. No, I guess.
I would absolutely say it's the most famous.
Yeah, I think that's
more
got the
famous
most play.
than it never. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, fuck my mother.
Definitely.
Which wasn't on the show.
It never fucking ends. Isn't a good drop because it's too long.
Right.
You know.
Yes. What do you think, caller?
No, I'm speechless. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
You're welcome.
It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what he was looking
That's what
for.
we're here for. Make your day. Yeah, those are classics.
They sure are.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What do you think? One second, buddy. 1 second. What is the best Steve drop of all time?
Disgusting, probably.
Yeah, but that wasn't even on the show.
His laugh is always good.
Yeah, that's true.
Dave played it-
bizarre.
It's disgusting.
Oh, from the show.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know that he has many from the show.
I have to think. Somebody will tweet it to us. Go ahead.
I like when he said hunger knockers out for some reason. That just
When did he say that?
Or Hooters or something.
So he hunger knockers out at a Nats game.
That's recently. That's when he was here like the last time, I think.
What did he say about the foul ball? What did he call it? The field, the baseball field, remember?
The audience.
That's what it was.
Yeah, there's something else in there too, though. I
That's
can't
funny.
remember.
Hello. Yes, caller. Good evening.
Hey.
Yep. Go ahead.
Hey. Oh, all right.
This is fun, right, Dave? Now we're having fun?
Mulvaney's whole shtick is she's a 12-year-old girl.
Okay, we
Then
got
does that mean Bud Light is promoting underage drinking? Is that why everyone's upset?
No, I don't think.
Oh,
I
does
think,
she believe she's 12?
Yes,
also?
but I don't think guys like you are. That's not the reason why you guys are upset about it, right?
No, I'm just curious. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
What's
'Cause
weird? What's
her
weird?
whole thing is trying to be under. She's like a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, but she's not. But she's not 12. So that's not the issue the right has with it, though. That's not. I think we both know that's not the issue.
They do
right?
say that she mocks women, like it's mocking women, how she executes all of her. social media shit.
I don't. Do you think that's the issue that the right has with it?
It's part of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Like this guy, I think, is probably being totally honest about it. Thank you for the call. Thanks for keeping the laughs up on the show. Jesus Christ.
So she just acts like a 12-year-old. She's not someone that believes they're a 12-year-old.
Could be. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think when Tim Riggles was here, he's right. That Ellen thing is fucking insane. That scene. Crazy. Not Ellen, I'm sorry. Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I had a bonus trivia question. In your recent dozen against Brandon Walker, you answered the question about the Eagles' third encore.
Yep.
What did they hand out in order to get back to go to the third encore?
What did they hand out?
Yeah, what did they hand out to get? What did you have to get from the band?
Didn't somebody hand badges out or something, or no?
PPs and souvenirs?
Yes.
But I'll give it to you, buttons.
Yeah, that's not a great question. Not a great question. I want this guy to be a fucking phony so bad, this big A guy. I want him to be like Bernie Madoff.
It came off amateur. I saw it. I was like,
yeah, hey. Venmo is not a...
the Venmo AOL combination is not.
So it means he had to book the facility himself.
It's a huge event, Mutt said.
It's clearly not a huge event.
That's
or this is
said.
not the same. Like if it's a huge event, you're not using
it. It's not Derby Day though. It's like during the week.
It's the Wednesday before the Derby.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Mutt said it was Friday night or something.
No, I think I mistakenly said that.
I think you said Tuesday or Wednesday, Mutt.
Okay.
But like how the hell am I going to know who won the race last year unless I go to that dinner?
That's what I don't get. Mutt was very arrogant about it, but I still have questions.
Mutt was absolutely... No wonder he's never on your show. He's disgusted by you.
I'm the one guy. You let Curtis bully him around. I'm the one guy he fights back on.
Absolutely nauseated by your insinuation.
Embarrassing, Mike.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
2 questions, of course. My dear friend Michael Gary, congrats on the engagement.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What did we have for dinner last night, my friend?
Last night I was at Barcelona in Boston.
Oh,
little tapas.
La-di-da.
Yes.
If you got invited to Mike's wedding, would you go, Dave, or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dave would make a...
Oh, hell
Dave
yeah.
would embarrass
I don't care for that. That means he's not getting invited.
Oh, I would go to that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Second question, caller. I'm sorry. They load up, Dave?
Yep.
Fantastic.
I was listening to some old episodes today. How did, in the elections, Dave won the Secretary of Commerce? How did that turn out?
Fantastic.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You must have done like fan elections.
Okay.
So I was voted Secretary of Commerce.
Oh, that's
Tim
great.
McCann was probably president of the Minifans.
Gotcha. He is definitely the top Minifan,
Yes.
Tim McCann, for sure.
Yeah.
He'd be I was listening to some of the Mentor's show, and they asked the top 5 Minifans. Tim,
you got to that point. Good for you.
I jumped way. I mean, you have the drip on. That's a rough listen.
That's a tough one.
Jesus Christ.
Nice guy. But
No pun intended. I mean, it is a rough scene. I mean, absolute bore. Nice. You're correct. Nice guy.
I felt bad when I found out because I've only met him a couple times, but I knew there was no way he said to write that letter.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, though. I don't know. So that happens, and like right away, he's reaching out to mentors to go on his show. Like I'm almost.
Is that how it? Did he reach out to
that's
mentors?
what the part I heard. I almost think he wrote it himself. Honestly, it was like just for some attention.
That would be a level of crazy. I don't know.
Which is crazier? Who even knows?
Make his wife call him.
Yeah, would you be surprised on this show?
No. Given the nature of the show, he doesn't seem like the type. But
that's what they always say.
Sure.
Hello.
Hey, Kirky.
Yep. Oh, good evening.
Hey, sorry. Long time listener. Been meaning to call for a little bit. I had a couple of thoughts I wanted to air out and see if you had any comment on them.
Okay.
So one, I don't think Ryan Whitney gets enough shit for being a mental midget, and some of the things that come out of his mouth are, I don't know. I think it just flies under the radar. That's something
like what?
Thinking he would be completely overwhelmed by a quarter inch of rain.
He didn't know there's been a quarter inch of rain, 0.8 of an inch of rain. I'll give you that. But you get very nervous when you have one day at the Masters and it seems it's going to rain. Like I'll give him a pass on that one.
That's fair. Okay, all right. And then I just wanted to also say, Mike and Dave both, I guess. I fluctuated in if I liked either of them at first. I kind of hated and liked them
I feel the same.
sporadically. But I think around the time you guys went to Scottsdale, or maybe a little bit before
Who
that.
gives a shit? We're good. We're good. Who cares? No? I don't know.
That's when things really changed for me. I've decided.
5 years into the show at that point?
I'm sorry to make you guys wait on this. I've decided I don't like Mike, and I do like Dave. That's my final verdict.
You've been waiting to call for that?
It's been weighing on me, and I had to get it off my chest.
Jesus Christ.
That was fun.
Hello. God.
Hey, what's up, Kirk?
What's up?
So my question to you is, do you think, as of today, Lil Wayne is a more musically talented person than Beethoven?
Lil Wayne?
I do.
I'm not, I have to say, I have to be honest with you. Other than the hits, I can't say I'm overly familiar with either artist. Like, if I'm being completely honest about this.
Right.
Appreciate your time nonetheless.
What's that?
Appreciate your time.
Oh,
That was it.
Thank you.
He's satisfied.
They load up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
I mean, both terrific artists.
Yeah.
In their own ways.
What's a goon to a goblin, I always say.
Exactly. Don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
It's a little
Hey,
lame.
Kirk, this is Dylan Mulvaney.
Good evening, Dylan. How are you? Thank you for calling. It's a great get, Dave.
I'm well. How are you? Hey, I heard you guys talking about me. I'm not a kid.
You're not. No, I didn't. I did. To be fair, we didn't say you were, Dylan. One of the callers suggested that, not us.
Mike played along with it. Mike said I was a kid.
That's We should cancel Mike. Dave,
Simply
get to work
asking,
on that.
simply
Thank you.
asking questions.
Thank you very much, Dave.
I deserve respect. I deserve respect, Mike.
Well, they have to be. Okay, Dylan.
I was a kid once, and I got slapped around and booty licked just like you.
How's that cocky yours, Dylan? Hard.
Getting high right now.
Goodbye, Dylan.
Talk a little bit.
See you later.
I was wondering, because I could use the bump. I was wondering if you guys could use the same tactics to get me canceled. I'd like that.
Sure.
If we could set it up, me and Craig will say something offensive. Dave will tweet it out.
Well, Dave has to go through your producer. It's not Craig. It's somebody else who's now in charge of your
Right,
show.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Hackride.
Hackride. Yeah, Dave, get to work on. Talk to Hackride.
I'm on it.
I cannot believe that person turned down the show once. It's incredible.
I know.
That's just.
That was
It's
shocking.
never going to be asked again.
Shocking.
Is that person aware of that now?
I didn't say that. I think they know that.
Okay.
You have to know that.
Yes. Hello.
Is Dylan a gender neutral name? Like, is that for
There's boy
male
and girl
Sure,
Dylans,
of
yes.
course, yeah. Famous Dylan, female, besides Mulvaney.
Damn.
I don't know if it's a famous one, but there are girls named Dylan.
Okay.
Why?
I would think there would be a famous Dylan, though. That's a female.
There probably is. I just don't.
Well, oh no, that's a Diane. Let me think. I don't know. I have to look that up, but I'm sure we're missing some. Most famous Dylan, of course, is Dylan McKay. Let me see here. Mostly men, I think, I'm looking at here.
Just type in female Dylan. Oh, that'll definitely be. Never mind.
Dylan Dreyer, yes.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
That's true. I wouldn't say super famous.
Yeah, not
but
famous, but it.
Is that the
I
most
never thought it
famous
was
one?
weird knowing that her name was Dylan, so that's fair.
Ranked 380th among women's names in 2018.
I like that there's any question in Dave's mind where he could get the answer Dylan Dreyer and it puts him at ease.
Satisfied by that.
Yeah.
I like Dylan.
Oh, thank God.
I'm a Dylan Dreyer guy.
Yeah. Terrific talent. Hello.
Hello, Cook.
Good evening.
I'm here to clear the air.
Okay.
This is Big Jack Cohen.
Okay. This is not going to go well, Jack. I can feel it.
I want to tell you I love Davey very, very much.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Short leash tonight, folks.
Well, I mean, I can't. You know it's not gonna
Right,
work.
I understand.
I have some nose for that now. I think. Hello.
And it just seems like you're protecting me. Like, why even bring up Big Jack anymore?
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
What
Good
do you
point.
mean? Maybe the jokes aren't that funny.
Correct.
Maybe we all could change.
I think so. Did you see Big Jack this weekend?
Sure did.
Breakfast is back now.
No breakfast today. but it's like going to their home is normal.
We're back to old times.
Yeah, we're back to old times.
Does he have like a big bowl of Kicks for breakfast, or what is?
Yeah,
What's his cereal of choice?
Not a cereal guy.
He's not?
Saw him at Dunkin' Donuts today randomly.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, look at
How about that?
Wow. A munchkin eating a munchkin.
They give him a free one?
Yeah.
Like, here you go, little guy.
Yeah. Just throw it till he catches it in his mouth. Roll around. We'll give you another one. He's so happy. Did you guys talk to each other? Was it? When you see your dad at Dunkin', there's a conversation?
No, it was in the we were in the drive-through.
Oh, the kids?
He was getting into his car. Yeah.
Oh.
So we just rolled down the window and yelled.
Oh, was he happy to see
And we
you
were
guys?
on our way to their house anyway. What a coincidence.
You picked up stuff for them?
No, because he was there, so I knew he was getting it.
You wouldn't have anyway. You
Yes,
wouldn't
I
have
would.
anyway.
I always get my mom's stuff. I always get my mom and dad's stuff on Sunday.
Do you get your dad a tea?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I would get him a coffee.
He likes a tea.
He's like
a little sleepy time tea for the old
Yeah.
man.
He switched his order up recently, which is strange.
What's that?
My mom drinks coffee cuatas.
Oh, is
Like
that right?
Frozen coffee, they call
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know, yeah.
He started drinking them. Strange for him.
He likes those drinks, yeah.
Do you think, like, he asked you, can I have a sip? And she's like, all right, be careful.
Hello. Poor Jack.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yep. Hello, good evening.
I got to give you a shout out. I think you got to give Whitney a pass on the Masters there, but he's still a pigeon, and he probably pecks Clemmer's dick every night. Other than that,
Does he even know Clemmer?
Blind Mike, I got a question for you. If you got some of your,
I like
vision
that
back,
I like the Mike's
would you
first
rather-
reaction to him, like with Clemmer. Does he even know Clemmer? Like he's,
I'm just saying.
How would he suck his dick?
You don't think they're particularly close.
He's sucking his dick.
Movies in the millennium.
He knows them well.
What was that, Whitney?
Movies in the millennium.
Oh, all right. He's a
fan.
all right. I'm wrong.
He's a fan. Go ahead.
Blind Mike, I got a question for you. If you got some of your vision back, would you rather be able to see tits, ass, or vagina?
Tits, I think.
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
that's
Definitely.
A vagina is not an attractive.
No.
Like if you just saw a picture of a vagina.
No. Well, certainly some asses are nice.
Sure.
But yeah, I think breasts would be
Yeah.
the natural pick, I think.
It's the cleanest, you know? And ass is where shit comes out of. Let's be real, folks.
That's true.
Back after this.
Yeah, it goes tits cleanest, then vagina, then ass.
Yes.
For sure. Even when they're menstruating, you would take the poop over you take the menstruating over the poop?
I never said that. I said
Well, I'm
tits.
just
I
asking
didn't
the
weigh
questions.
in on the.
Well, you said it's the cleanest, so I'm trying to get where you're at on this.
Let the record show I've not weighed in on this issue. Yes, I think I'd rather blood than shit.
You're okay just going in during the period.
I don't, but I have. I should have said that.
I
don't make a habit
have
of it.
such a close relationship with my penis that seeing blood on it upsets me. Like we've been together the whole time.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to put it through that. Colleen will just go right in.
No, it's not for me.
No?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, luckily Kathy isn't getting it anymore.
It's always where your mind goes, huh?
Well, I think that's probably true. It's not true. It's remarkable, no?
405 is waiting.
Oh, okay. 405. Oh, good evening.
Good evening, fellas. How's your Sunday going so far?
We're having a lot of fun. The show's fun. Dave's having fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Oh, so am I. I hope the show's 10
Sounds
hours
like
tonight. Yes, go ahead. Do it again on Tuesday.
I just had a couple questions for you, Mr. Minahan.
Go ahead.
When you're lounging around the house, like just reading a book or something, what's your usual go-to? Like outfits? Are you a PJ guy or basketball shorts?
Around the house? Like 2:00 today or something?
Yeah.
Just kind of what you're seeing
Yeah,
now.
just
I'm not
hanging out.
I'm a pretty casual dresser anyway. I'm not,
But you don't have jammies.
When I go
se.
to bed at night, no. I don't like the guy in like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Sure.
No.
I could actually see you. With
with the thing on my hat.
Candle
Yeah,
and
no. No, I have shorts I'll wear. But I have to wear like a V-neck. Like I can't breathe if I don't have that on. So yeah.
Okay, I get you. Thank you. And then
You're
second
welcome.
question: Can you speak on your tweet last week that Mike will be a part of the show always? What's that about?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have. If you could talk me out of it, I'm willing to have the conversation. It's not firm. No, I mean, like I got mad. I got mad at. Hold on, I got mad at, and Mike was a casualty of war, but Mike has been a part of the show essentially from day one. And he'll, if he wants to be, he'll always be part of it.
Or like if he just didn't listen to the show, he's like, why did you tweet that?
That's a good point. Yeah. Yes. But no, of course. I mean, Dave was pushing hard for the ultimatum. He wanted Mike to fire Craig, but didn't happen. But now he's got the guy. I mean, now you can't fire Craig. You have a guy.
I know. Yeah. Hack ride.
We're
riding this guy to the finish line.
Is that what you call? Like, what does he go by?
That's what he goes by.
Hack ride.
I asked him, like, if we refer to you on the show, what should I call you? And he said Hack ride.
Hack ride.
Could be his name.
It's possible.
Hello. They load up, Dave?
They load up.
Hello. Talk about Betterhelp in a moment.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. What's up?
Sorry. Can I ask 2 questions?
You can try. We'll see how you do after the first one.
All right. First, what'd you shoot at Brookline?
82.
That's not bad, man. And then number 2, who's more liberal between you and Greg Poler at this point?
Oof. It's tough to say. Who would you say, Colin? Yeah, you got me. Who would you who would you say?
Who would I say?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not qualified to answer, but I'd probably say you.
Yeah, I think so. I do think so. Yeah. Thank you. I think so. Pussy. Homo.
You're kind of a namby-pamby.
Hey, Clark, that guy stole my previous question.
Oh, well, there you go. Which one? The Polar question or the Brookline question?
No, Brookline.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
How was it?
I've played it before.
What do you putt with?
Just a putter.
Oh, nice. Does it have a brand?
Nope. Made it myself. From scratch.
What kind of ball?
I use a Freddie ball. I use the yellow Bridgestone ball.
Do you really? Nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Alignment or no?
Yes. I have to say, I've had.
Okay.
I was texting with Whitney today about this. I will say, if Patrick Cantlay was one of my friends, I'd fucking brain him with a 4-iron during a round. Like, I have no patience for slow play. None. I play fast.
Oh.
You saw that clip, right?
Oh,
Dave?
yeah.
You see the one the guy tweeted out, literally comparing it to the Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
But
I
it's
did
fucking
see that.
unbelievable.
I did see that.
Unbelievable. Even today, Cantlay takes forever.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did he speed it up today? I didn't watch.
No. Speed. The one took 6 minutes to hit the shot at one point.
But he sure dunked on everyone with that hole-in-one.
He did.
On the ride in today, Conan had like golf series.
He loves that PGA Tour
radio.
XM station. It's his favorite thing to listen to.
Well, the play-by-play is phenomenal.
You love that, you idiot.
So does Tarico do Masters on the radio or something?
Yes. And
yes.
Okay. Because they just played a clip. I hadn't heard it yet. I hadn't heard Tarico's call. But apparently he said to end the Masters, he says, John Rahm, the 4th Spaniard to win at Augusta.
That's true.
I just thought that was an odd.
That was a big focus during the broadcast, too. I don't really know why.
It's very strange.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Sevy.
I understand it was his birthday, but Sevy, Jose, and Sergio, but it's not like, I don't know, if Spieth had won, would it be the 58th American to win? Like, I don't know what that even means.
No.
If it's the first guy, I can get behind that.
But even if later they were like, and John Rahm's the 4th Spaniard, this is like as the ball is sinking into the hole.
Yeah.
The 4th Spaniard.
Has John Rahm been on a Ryder Cup team?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He played with Sergio. This will be his 3rd one. He beat Tiger in Paris in singles.
People were freaking out about him on the commentating today.
He was excellent.
Was he?
Yeah. Much better than Edelman, who I like as a friend. I shouldn't say that. Hello.
Clark, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Good evening.
I just wanted to thank you for last week's 8-minute show. Anytime Blind Mike's livelihood hangs in the balance for
That's
no
always
reason
good for
at
a
all,
day.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
No problem. No problem.
How dare you?
It reminds me of the time when we compared his salary to Abraham Lincoln's. Old
presidents.
He would have been loaded.
It was actually worse.
1846, he would have been a rich
He was actually
man.
making less than most people, yeah.
Yes, I do remember that.
Loved it.
Thank you. There you go, Blind Mike. I hope you're a subscriber to blindmike.net, Call. I hope you
Yes.
are. Go subscribe. I guess people are freaking out on Twitter right now, Mike, because there's a show called Love is Blind, which I've not yet seen.
Live episode. Yes,
well,
Alba's very excited.
Not live. Netflix having problems not connecting right now.
Ooh,
mayhem at the house
the
right
volume on their servers is so intense.
Right.
Well, wouldn't that be the same thing for Chris Rock? Wasn't that supposed to be?
Yeah.
Definitely. I would think.
That was a Saturday night.
I
as opposed to a
guarantee you
Sunday
more
night.
people are watching this. Than
Yeah.
Chris Rock
I think
thing.
Love is Blind is huge. Right?
Is it? I've never seen it.
I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Hello.
Not for me.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Hey, Kirk.
Good evening, caller.
Did you see Feidelberg post a picture last week campaigning for his mother?
I did see that. Yeah, for like some select woman or something, or select man, or select person, select they.
So I looked it up.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, he committed a misdemeanor
Oh boy.
within 75 feet of a polling place.
Oh, you can't do that.
So,
Yeah.
how much time do you think he's going to spend? It's punishable by up to 90 days.
We like Feidelberg Day, but you might want to look into that. Just make a couple of calls. Don't put anything on social media yet, but I think that's a clear violation.
Due diligence.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'll make sure I run it by you before.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything.
Do it from your Twitter account, not the show account. Hello.
Kirk,
Yes.
everything's coming up Rappaport lately. You see Fitzy pull that win out today?
I did. Big win for Dan. Was he crying again like when Fitzy won the U.S. Open last year?
I might have shed a tear or two. Hey, 82 from the Red Tees isn't bad at Brookline.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. How dare you suggest that?
What tees did you play?
Play the
You did
members.
not shoot 82 at Brookline. That's
Play-
just a clear. That's
Play,
just a
play for
clear
the members' tees, as a matter of fact. Here's the key.
Are they them tees?
Here's the key. Yeah, they should have. They're going to have those soon enough. The key of a course like that, I find, especially if you're not a bomber like I'm not, you just can't make any double bogeys. If you don't make any double bogeys, you're going to be okay.
That's kind of the key to every course.
Well, no, that's not true. I mean, because there's just not. I'm not going to make a lot of birdies there, haven't
Oh, so there's courses out there where you can just make a bunch of double bogeys? And
No,
have a
there
great
there
score?
are stupid courses out there where if they're a little shorter, let's say you make a double bogey, well, you might make a birdie or two to make up for it to shoot that 82. Here, if I make a couple of double bogeys, I'm going to shoot 88 or 89.
I'm about
You're-
to make a
you're-
tweet that
you're-
says double bogeys are bad for
You're
golf.
a journalist. Do you even understand that? What's going on, Dan?
Yeah, a journalist. A journalist.
Oh no, Dan, don't do this, Dan. Oh, goodbye. You can't even make it through one call. Unbelievable.
He does get a case of the giggles lately.
Yeah, I'm turning over my three-wood a little right to left right now. Beautiful. It's really beautiful to watch. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
And if this has already been mentioned, this is my fault, but do you think the drip from Florida's wife's kind of like that Lori Vallow Daybell, where eventually she's just going to completely snap and kill all the kids?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I think that has to be the case.
Yeah, I think so.
Poor bastard.
Well, they don't listen. He drip listens. We don't lose a listener then. Who cares? They listen
Gonna be-
more.
That's gonna be weird, right? Is that she's so into it, and
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
And she's like basically forcing his hand by taking the kids to church every Sunday.
Please, you would love that.
Oh, you mean the alone time?
Yeah.
Great call. Yeah. Never mind.
But it is
Lazy.
odd just
All
in
right, great
general
call.
for two people to get married that one is strictly religious
He
and one's
said,
not
he
at
said
all.
at the beginning he wasn't, she wasn't.
Right.
Something happened in whatever it was, 2020 or something, or 20, I forget, where she became super religious. I don't know what happened,
Yeah.
but I know like that is hard. Religion's fine. Hardcore religion, no matter what religion, is a scary thing.
Right.
That to me is like that will end their marriage, I think.
But she's not going every day.
Yeah, but if she's in the like Latin, if he can't say Jesus Christ or like stuff like that,
yeah,
just concerning. That's all.
I've predicted that religion will make a comeback because it's been so shit on now. Like it's basically popular to shit on religion. That now the cool thing will be being
like,
religious.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't know what generation. I mean, I know like Kate's age, they are not into it at all.
No,
so maybe it's the
it'll
next
be
one.
next one. I think.
I could see that. I mean, that's kind of the way everything goes in circles, right?
Right.
That wouldn't surprise me. Hello.
I have a hypothetical for you, Kirk.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's flash back to April 2013.
April 2013.
And let's say the Tsarnaev brothers are headed to Boylston Street.
Uh-huh.
But Rappaport's also headed to Boylston Street. Do you call and give them the heads up? Or not?
Absolutely not. Well, you can't. Here's the problem. I think you think I'm doing this to be callous. You can't alter history. It gets very dangerous.
Sure, that's
Just
the
can't do
future
it.
taught us that.
Can't do it. And it'd be much easier for Rappaport to blow Fitzpatrick if he had no legs. He'd already be waist high. Right? Am I missing something?
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be, I'm just saying. I have friends, Jeff Bowman, great guy, but I can't. I think that becomes difficult once you change. I'm not a change history guy. The great Stephen King book, 11/22/63, is the best book I think he's ever written. Gets into that stuff. You can't do it. Back to the Future, we know this. You can't do it.
That's right.
What's the Ashton Kutcher movie? What the hell was that? Butterfly Effect, isn't it?
Oh, yes, the Butterfly Effect.
Can't do it. Wouldn't do it. Nothing against my guy Dan, but I just wouldn't do it.
That's good.
So
Wouldn't stop
Netflix is
9/11.
Officially, is it down like fully?
I'm not watching it right now.
That's like a really big deal.
You're right, Dave.
You think Netflix would be what Netflix is today if Blockbuster bought it?
No.
Take a call. Just take a goddamn call.
I'm intrigued by the question.
My guy Nolan's tweeted at him. He's angry at them.
Really?
Yes.
Nolan that was in here?
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll change everything, I think. Sure, Netflix saying no tweets about it.
Oh, Nolan's weighing in.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Well, better turn it on now. Hello.
Hello.
AOC is tweeting about it. Netflix is
wow.
Yeah,
this is big.
Yes,
you were right, Dave.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
I have a question for Kirk, and I have a question for Blind Mike.
It's been some time, I think, since we've
I haven't
heard.
gotten one in a while.
Right,
Yes.
Dave, or no?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Go ahead. First question is for me. Is that what you said?
Do you, Kirk?
Sure, okay, go ahead.
Kirk, do you think Clyde Minahan jerks himself off sometimes, or no?
First of all, no. And leave Clyde alone. Clyde's suffering. Clyde's going through a tough time. Leave the Clydester alone. Just leave him alone. No, I don't. I will. Every once in a while, he gets a red rocket going, though. He will get a boner.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't think he plays with his. He's got like long. That would be painful. I think. I don't think so.
He's neutered, I assume.
He is. I don't think so. I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't think so. Certainly not right now. I'll tell you that. Go ahead. Next question is for Mike.
Blind Mike.
Yes, sir.
Have you thought about hiring Kingpin Pete to murder Mr. Nipples, or no?
Kingpin Pete is not a violent man.
No,
he went for.
He's a white collar criminal.
That's exactly right.
Correct. Yeah.
Did you hear that nipples question on?
Yeah, I had no use for that.
What was that?
I actually sent him a message. I was like, "You're a fucking prick," basically.
That was very strange.
I said, "No, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't." But basically, his question was like, "Do you think after the Plymouth show, Kirsten, they go on a mental health break?" I'm like, "Where's the hue?" I don't
He
know.
asked them?
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. I mean, they can say whatever they want.
Are we taking bets?
Yeah, I'm like, you're a dick. Jesus Christ.
It's just odd to predict. Like, what is the? Is he saying that it's like
I can only
fake?
picture that he's texting with people and just laughing about.
Yeah, I
those
think it was
people.
some kind of.
Oh yeah, ha, 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 ha. She's like, "Oh, I'm at this tapas place with this asshole."
Put
your
phone down.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, before I change the forwarding address again, I want to make sure that everybody checks out MikeMutnansky.com.
Oh, what's on there now?
Just the next couple of weeks.
You want me to check right now?
Sure. Yeah.
Is it MikeMutnansky.com?
Yeah, MikeMutnansky.com.
Terrible handle. Mike
I wonder if that last caller is on.
Oh, there you go. It's a sign up for the Ritzer race, Dave. There you
Yes.
go. So Minifans, go sign up for that.
Oh, that's nice.
Very clear. Give it a
Or donate. Or don't.
Or donate. Yep. I don't think I've signed up for it yet. It's
classy.
Dave.
You have not?
I should do that probably, huh?
But the day after
Should be a
that
fun
race
day,
is
huh?
over, I'm forwarding that somewhere else.
Okay.
So.
Appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Thank you. Go sign up for that Ritzer race. We should be tweeting that a little more, but
Definitely.
we don't have a show Twitter account, so we won't do that. Hello.
Go directly to MikeMutnansky.com to sign up for the.
That's
Conan
right.
5K.
You'll be there. Hello.
Turkey, it's Nipples. What's up?
What's up, Nipples? How you doing?
That's right. I love DMing with you. It's a blast. It was just a joke. I didn't mean to offend you.
It's not actually Nipples, right, Mike? I
No,
can never tell. I can never tell. Thank you, buddy. I
It's
appreciate
definitely Nipples. I have Alba's phone number.
Right.
Oh, well, I didn't realize that. Well, thanks, Nipples.
100% Nipples. You can ask Alba to identify the voice if you want.
Okay, Nipples. I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, it's Buck Angel.
Buck, how are you? Buck was ahead of his time?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Buck. Go
Just
ahead.
sitting here drinking a Bud Light.
Yep.
wondering, Kirk, what do you think happened to Maura Murray? You ever explore that case, season 3 or 4, maybe 5?
Yeah, we talked to a couple people about that case. To me, that case is just way too. It's been covered so much that I wouldn't do it. It's a really interesting story. I don't really know what happened to her. You know, I read the book about it and watched the series, and I did listen to a podcast or two. But yeah, what's your theory, Buck Angel?
I'm just wondering why all the billboards are popping up now.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they threw some money. Maybe somebody. I have no idea. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good story for sure. Crazy story. Sad. Very sad. Bob Ward? I forget. Wasn't you, Buck? Okay, good. Thank you. We can eliminate Buck Angel. Said it wasn't him or her. Him?
I think him. Yeah.
Him. Okay. Hello.
Is there a lead for season 3 of the case?
No, not really. Haven't really. Waiting. We just taking our time. Dr. Dan we still have to do. There's a couple of other ones we're always looking at, but as of right now, not really. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I just have a quick question. Who do you think is most likely to commit murder-suicide? Cheeks, Steve Snell, or Mike Cologne?
Oh, Snell, easy, right?
Too easy. Too easy.
Yeah.
I'd say Cologne, I think.
Really?
No. Cheeks, I think. Cheeks. I go Cheeks.
If it's his mom, definitely Cheeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
he
what?
has a clear suspect.
I wasn't considering the suicide aspect.
Right.
That does make sense because Cheeks feels like a guy that wouldn't be able to live with the guilt after he did it. You know,
But it would be like those Dayline episodes where like the victim was stabbed like 360 times.
And then he just swallowed a bottle of pills.
Yeah. He just like, mission accomplished. You know, just pure rage, blackout rage. I would think, yeah. I would go Cheeks 1, Snell 2, Mike 3.
I think Max should be involved. I think Mike
Who's
didn't
that?
give me that. Remember the Granite City Electric kid?
Oh, that's Max. Yeah. What happened to him, Dave?
I haven't talked to him in a while.
No,
he did reach out and said he's available to come back in sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about Snell? Just gone?
Snell reaches out to me every now and then.
Oh, does he really?
Oh, he still does?
He does.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he seems to be doing better.
No one goes away.
Good.
No one goes
I
away.
like Snell. He's a good
So
egg.
do I. I don't have a problem with Snell. I like Snell.
Where would the Mike Cologne aspect, like what gave him that idea?
There is, if you'll forgive there's a little bit of darkness there.
You think so?
A little
I
bit.
might have to go back and listen. I didn't.
In the good way. I saw behind those eyes.
You didn't want to poke at it?
I just wasn't there yet. And he and Mutt were blowing each other.
Oh, they were.
Jesus. I bet you Mutt, Vic, and Mike went to lunch. Mutt, regaled him with boring radio stories, is my guess. But I'm a Cologne guy.
Yeah.
He's welcome here anytime.
I would say one of the better third chairs.
Shook my hand at the end of the show.
Oh, he did?
I'll say I don't know. Maybe this is a comment you're not supposed to make anymore, but just given that I'm listening only, did not expect Puerto Rican by any means.
What do you mean by that?
His voice.
Don't know what you mean.
I would have guessed he was white.
Guess you're going to get what you want, Mike.
Dave, you got it? Okay, thank you.
Now let's see if we can create a buzz, huh, fellas?
Of course, you do it my show, of course. But that's fine. Well, it's fine. We could cancel somebody within our show. We could try that. It's an experiment.
See, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would have to be on my own show.
Right.
Because then they would know something was amiss.
How would you expect him to sound, Mike?
You got any Rosie Perez drops?
Hello. No, it's what's his face? Rona Farrow.
Oh yeah.
Did he do Rosie Perez?
Yeah. You stupid.
Hello.
Kirk, it's the Steinster, Bradley Stein. I need you to stop fucking with my colleague, Jerry.
Oh, wow. I didn't even consider that as part of it.
Relationship, yeah.
Brad, you're right. You know what?
You better start considering it because I am fucking angry.
Well, okay. Take it easy, Brad. Let's have a conversation. I didn't consider the Stein factor in the whole thing. To be honest, that's on me. I apologize.
It's called Stein time, to be fair, but yes.
Well, I mean, I don't mean the Stein factor as a program. I mean the factor of you, Brad, in the whole thing. But you deserve your Stein time. Yes, I will.
There's always collateral damage in these situations, Kirk.
Yeah, you're right, Brad. You're right.
And in this case, it's not going to work out well for you because I am fucking Steined up.
Oh, Jesus, that's not good for anybody. Well, I mean, how can we make amends here,
That
Brad?
is not good.
Steined up.
How can we make some?
You apologize to Jerry and drink a 12-pack of Bud Light, and we'll be fine.
No, you don't want him drinking.
Yeah, you don't want me drinking Bud Light, Brad, do you?
No, fuck that. Don't drink Bud Light.
Yeah, there you go.
Apologize to Jerry. Drink 12 Budweiser heavies.
No.
Well,
I don't think you understand the cause.
Oh, thanks, Brad. I don't know. Okay. I actually forgot about him. I have never thought of him again.
From what I gather, the brass here are not happy with it.
Steve's the greatest. God, but what a worm.
I fucked up the other day and said that Anheuser-Busch owns Miller Coors, and then immediately I knew I was wrong. And someone called me out on Twitter. They were like, just so you know, that's not the case. And I replied, I know. It was eating away at me the rest of the show. I fucked up. And then he goes, well, you get a lot of things wrong. And I was like, oh, I thought we were having a fun interaction. I'm sorry.
That crowd,
I'm sorry I replied.
That crowd is not playing. That crowd is not playing along. They take this shit very, very seriously.
It seems that way.
I've had a few of those interactions too. I'm like, oh yeah, we're just fucking. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not fucking.
Like, you're very, very angry about this. Hello.
That's all.
That's it. Yep. Okay. So what's going on at blindmike.net, by the way?
Blind Mike Project. Fun episode will be up to. If you want to hear more about that hack ride story as well as
good. I like that.
Many other goings on.
Mm-hmm.
The Why You Laughing that will be coming out later this week and is on Patreon now is Artie Lang.
I'm looking forward to that. That's on Patreon now?
It is on Patreon right now.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yes, that Thursday that came out?
That's right.
I'm looking at it right here. I'm gonna listen to my run tomorrow.
I'll probably do a part 2 at some point because we had a shit ton of clips, but there's a lot more to old Artie.
I get so many of these emails from Blind Mike. I will say that. They'll bludgeon you with emails.
Turning out content, baby.
I appreciate
Did we
it.
talk about that last week? That he deleted his website or something like that? Did we talk about that?
I did.
Mike did?
No, Artie Lang.
I was excited for a second. Like, Mike got rid of that goddamn website finally? Oh, Artie did? Really? I suspect that wasn't Artie.
It's weird goings on with Artie where it's like
Did you get into
up.
like current Artie? You must have.
At the end, yeah, a little bit.
Dude, I think we talked about this the other day. You weren't here. We were trying to figure out if somebody was here or not. Artie. It might have been Artie, Dave.
Yeah, Dice.
No, I knew Dice was here.
No.
Dice
was at Red 13.
Artie was here.
Artie was here.
Artie was in there, right? In the Justin Trudell
But you mentioned Dice, and you thought it was here, but it was Red 13.
Yeah, I get them confused. Okay.
Yeah.
But Artie was in right when we got here, right?
It was the first thing we did here, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We did it in Justin's room.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, the Trudell studio.
I don't remember that. I remember talking to Artie, but I don't remember that. And Artie was in a decent spot at that point, or no?
Great. He was great.
Yeah.
It was like the best I've heard him. And then it was not long after that he was doing, I thought his return podcast, Artie Lang's Halfway House, was very good.
Very good, yeah.
And then it stopped one day and never came back until like last year it came back. And I was saying on the episode that it sounds like the life is sucked out of his.
Yeah, I
like,
just think
it's not the same
I
guy.
think the poor guy's just had probably been through so many mood altering. I'm not even talking about the drugs he did when he was doing drugs, but just he's such a. I remember when he was on Enough About Me.
Mm-hmm.
We talked for a few minutes before. Like, he could not have been nicer. He was like super nice guy. Like,
Right.
I root for him all the time. I hope he's going to be. He's not on Twitter or anything now, right?
No, like that's like a yearly thing. He'll pop up and be like, "Hey, I'm back,"
But then
and
he
it's
just
probably
goes
someone
away.
just controlling his account.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I got to listen to that. What else is there?
Well,
excuse me.
Depending on your schedule, maybe Dennis Miller soon.
Sure, let me know.
Whenever you're
obviously,
available.
if you have somebody in your team that I could speak to.
We don't actually.
That's one guy I'd like to talk to.
Dave Conan can produce the episode.
What, Craig can't do it?
He can if you want.
Oh, I don't care. Well, I was talking about somebody else in your production team.
We'll have Hack Ride handle this one. Yeah.
LA,
You'll love him.
LA time. What was I going to say something else about Artie? I always found it interesting that K-Rock and essentially the whole syndicate, they offered Artie and Gary a shitload to stay and do the mornings together. When
I
Stern
forgot.
left.
Yeah, I didn't mention that guy,
Yeah.
but that does sound familiar.
I mean, it wouldn't have changed. He would have been a drug addict.
He talked about that with Sabian. He had Tim Sabian on, I think, and they talked about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I had Tim Sabian call me a few years ago and was trying to sucker me into some weird thing. I forget what it was. It was some like
Westwood One by any chance? Because I know he was dealing with them for a
It
while.
might have been. This was when I was at Barstool.
Yeah.
I forget what it was. He was nice, but he was a sales guy.
Yeah.
But I do wonder, like, if it would have been healthier for Artie not to be part of Stern, but probably not. Stern let him do whatever he wanted. Like, I thought Stern treated Artie, other than like enabling him. But what are you going to do? Like, I thought he treated him pretty good. Like, he gave him pretty much. Once he turned his back on him, I'm saying, like, while he was there, I think Stern was pretty good to him.
He was good in a way that someone that doesn't know how to deal with a drug addict is good. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
He's putting up with his bullshit, but which was probably bad for Artie just as a human being. But it was great content, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, Artie would just fall asleep during the show.
Yeah,
like he'd be sleep the whole show.
I would say like we played a clip of like him and Gilbert on like the Artie Lang show.
That was very funny.
And like he's a good broadcaster. Like he went
excellent.
Not that going to Connecticut School of Broadcasting means anything, but like he was a good broadcaster.
Well, he listened to Stern a lot.
Yeah,
like you could tell. Like, there's, you know, that's and he's a good conversationalist and actually can kind of listen. He wants to do his shit, but there's like a good back and forth guy.
Right.
Better than, you know, definitely obviously better than Jackie at that stuff. But I don't.
Yeah. Well, one of the big things we talked about was like they always say it's the Jackie chair that he filled, but their roles are totally different.
Totally different. No, Jack. Yeah, I mean, well, Artie's talked about that. I think he talked about with me enough about me even, which is that he came on there and right away just started talking. He's like, I don't write jokes, and so Gary was like, well, all right, just do that, and that was it.
But I was trying to figure. You'll probably might actually have an answer for this because you were listening at the time. But like the people that I've always heard associated with like getting that role were like Carolla,
for sure,
Robert Schimmel, Rogan. I remember was on a lot at that time. Like Florentine and DePaulo and those guys. Was he actually like in the running?
Yeah.
So like had Howard already made up his mind that
I don't know.
Because none of those guys do what Jackie did.
Correct. And when you listen to Artie, it's actually not that dissimilar to this show in that when you listen to Artie, you're like, oh, I remember like, oh, this guy knows everything about the show, the Stern Show, where like Carolla would listen to it, but he wasn't fanatical about it. Like, these guys weren't, which like Kimmel is, say. And I don't think Kimmel was a candidate.
No, Carolla. Well, I did a Carolla episode a couple weeks ago, so I mentioned that, and I was like, Carolla. That seems maybe just because we haven't heard it, but that would be a weird fit because Carolla just talks and talks and talks.
But he was a little different then, a little bit, and I think he was sort of not in awe of Stern, but like you understood his role there. I don't know where he stands on Stern now. Does he think Stern's a sellout? Stern turned his back on him, right?
Well,
he had them on, does he?
He was on.
Oh, was he on recently?
I don't know how recent, but it was like, newer Stern in the last
good.
5 years or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good then. So yeah, go listen to that. Go subscribe to blindmike.net, please. Dave, what else is going on? Anything else?
Nothing. Betterhelp.
Well, we have nothing else to add? No thoughts?
No.
Okay. Well, Dave doesn't. It's a PJ Tour radio. Artie was never on that. So. Jesus Christ.
I actually hate
it was a fun listen.
Radio. I just like the play-by-play.
You keep saying that.
That's it. That's good. It's very enjoyable. It's very pleasant.
Kind of like the way people listen to baseball on the radio.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess. I don't know. I saw Lou was doing games for Nesson. I haven't seen it. I think it was his first games on Nesson this weekend.
Really?
I think so.
The Warthog was in Philadelphia this weekend, and he said he saw someone in a shirt that said, that's baseball, Susan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I think I might need that.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah.
The show is brought to you, of course, by BetterHelp, as we hit the exact middle point of the show. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. Go to therapy, and that's where BetterHelp comes in. Give it a try. Entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. For example, like I did in my old prep school days, if your therapist starts talking about movies they rented at Blockbuster, you might want to move on. That's all I'm saying. I don't think this will happen at BetterHelp.
Sure.
But if it does, you might say, this one's not for me. Or maybe you want to talk films. I don't know. If the guy's renting from Blockbuster, it might be an interesting conversation.
Right.
Do you think by the way, Mike, if Blockbuster had bought Netflix, that the entire world would be different now? Like John Rahm would not have won the Masters last week?
Let me ruminate on that.
Okay. What do you think, Dave? You didn't really give an answer to that. You just threw a crazy question out there and then backed up.
I think Blockbuster would have ruined it.
They had the balls to answer it.
Yeah, I think Blockbuster would have ruined it.
In what way?
Well, clearly they didn't see the potential.
Right. They didn't see that become a streaming.
Yeah, it's a pretty obvious answer to the question. I think everybody knows the answer to that question.
So why do we keep talking about like Blockbuster?
I've never.
Yeah, why do you keep bringing it up then?
I've never said it in my life.
That is the most popular tweet I think I have ever seen. It comes up once a month. I will see a tweet like, Blockbuster made a drastic mistake not buying Netflix for $50 million.
It's the most popular tweet you've ever seen.
Yeah, like somebody, like, what's the wording? You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Somebody repurposes that concept, and I see it on Twitter at minimum once a month.
Well, I think the conversation is if they had been aware of how big it is and they walked away from it. Like HBO, I think, could have bought Netflix.
Okay. That would make
at
more
one
sense.
point. I believe that. I may be making that, but I think that's the case. Or something else they could have bought.
I mean, I assume a lot of places could
Yeah.
have.
I mean, I don't know. I guess the question is, the answer is no. If Blockbuster had bought Netflix, it wouldn't have stopped the inevitable streaming world that took Blockbuster out anyway, though.
And Blockbuster wouldn't have become the original content creator that Netflix currently is.
No, I mean, look, when I lived in LA, like I was an not original, but whatever, early Netflix where they would just send DVDs to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Like it was, like if I wanted to get whatever, Memento, and it wasn't available at Blockbuster on Hermitage, I would get it and they were like, here it is, and you can return whenever you want. And I was like, this is crazy. If you had told me at that point that Netflix was, and I had a chance to buy it that day. And I said, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I said that.
I remember, I think my parents got I remember getting an envelope in the mail with the DVD in it or whatever. I was like, this is stupid. How am I going to mail it back? It's a pain in the ass. So I was much like Blockbuster.
Wow. I get that, though. I kind of thought the same thing at first. I'm like, how the hell does this thing work?
Yeah.
Like, I can mail it back?
Yeah.
Who am I mailing it to? They have like a building or something?
Very annoying.
And now they run the world. Now they can't even get Love is Blind on the air. Is it up yet or no?
I'm not seeing it yet. It doesn't look like it.
Well, this is something to discuss with a therapist. That's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, KIRK10 today. 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. So Mike's here Tuesday, and Wednesday seems like a disaster.
Yes, definitely so.
According to you, it's some guy one guy we don't even know, right?
You've met him.
I have?
Yeah, but that's whatever. That's the beauty of it. You'll learn about
I know
new
who Mike Cologne,
characters.
I know who Mike Cologne was. Like he did an interview with me. Like I knew he could speak.
Right, but you didn't know who Cheeks was?
No, for sure. Yeah, no. I know.
Max, all these great...
well, I guess you did know acronym guy.
Who is this guy then?
This is Ticket Guy's coming in on Wednesday.
Oh.
Ticket Guy?
Yeah.
The Springsteen tickets and the...
Oh, the guy that duped you?
The other guy was a complete unknown, but he can't come on Wednesday.
It's the guy Dave's having on so we get Bruins tickets.
A complete unknown as opposed to Ticket Guy.
Oh, this was booked way in advance, I think.
Okay, so Ticket Guy and somebody else.
Yeah, got to find a new one because that other person said no, which is arguably the wildest thing that I've ever experienced as part of the show.
Listen, he's got a living. Got to make a living, I guess.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll get to work on that. If I think of it, I'll let you know. All right, so we're back Tuesday with Mike. All right, we'll talk to you then. Goodbye.